What's going on, everybody? What is going on? I am so sorry for just everything. I am trying to I was supposed to do a live yesterday. Uh, yeah, I was supposed to do a live yesterday, and I fell asleep, dozed off. I don't even know what it was, just crazy. And then um all of a sudden yesterday, right when I was about to go do live, um my girlfriend sends me pictures, and it was, of course, her aunt. Hello, yesterday. Um, it was her aunt. Hey, Brett, what's going on? Um, yeah, so all of a sudden, Luan sends me pictures, and it's, her aunt. Um, she is not doing, she's not doing really good. Uh, we don't even know if she's going to be, hey, Erica, hey, Brett, hello, yesterday. Um, we don't even know if she's going to be making it. Um, they sent me, my girl sent me 4 pictures. She's looking really bad, like really bad. Um, I honestly, me, I'm honest and I'm real and very blunt and very outspoken and friendly and so on and so forth. Um, I could honestly say, Luan's aunt is a heart of gold. She is, to me, she's my best aunt. She's like my best, aunt in the world. Not on my you know, my family side, but on on Luan's side, she is number one in my eyes. I love her to death. Um and we called her, we called her daughter. I call her my niece. Um, and it's not good. Um, when I say not good, like her voice is she's very weak, very skinny. She has this big thing out right here. Um, I, my girl's taking it really hard because that's her aunt. That's her father's sister. Um, I'm taking it hard, like really hard. I actually pretty much cried myself to sleep last night. I didn't go to bed until almost like 2 o'clock this morning, and I finally cried myself to sleep. Um, I did like a little video of me. Um, I was listening to a song and just pouring. Me just talking about it, it's hard. I've been thinking about it all day. Uh, I finally ate something today. When you're diabetic and you got high blood pressure and you're supposed to, eat and take your medicines. I didn't wake up until like 12 o'clock. I didn't take my medicine until like 12:30, after lunch, and I didn't even eat lunch or breakfast. Um, at 6:30 p.m. my time, I finally had something to eat. Um, it's just, it's taken a really, big toll on me because, like I said, she's like my favorite aunt. And on top of it, anytime I was there and every time I was in the Philippines, um, I don't even know why this is even, I don't know. Like every time I've been to so far, the two times I've been to the Philippines, her aunt is always, 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 always bringing something across the street of food for me, you know, and she makes it clear it's only for me, not anybody else. She says, you know, this is for, for Jason. This is for Jason. And and that just goes through my head, and it's killing me, you know. So all of a sudden, of course, last night we were um talking with her, and the first thing, she sees, of course, my girlfriend Luan, and she asked where I was. And and she's saying, hello Jason, because she doesn't know, a lot of English and whatever. And I'm like, I tell her hello Ate, and you got to keep on, fighting, and just keep on going. And my girlfriend, she's like she was in tears, and I'm trying to hold my tears back. And then all of a sudden, I guess she was getting tired, and all of a sudden, we let her go. And all of a sudden, my girlfriend didn't even, say nothing. She just went straight to bed. But me, I couldn't even go to bed. Like, really, I couldn't even go to bed. I try to, watch TV, try to get my mind off of everything, and it's just, really hard. So then all of a sudden, I just did like a little video of me, just, to show Luan that this is really, eating me up and killing me, because, like I said, that's my ate, and that's, who I love deeply. So, I sent a message to Luan's cousin, and telling her to tell, you know, you know, her mother that, you know, just to keep on fighting and eat, and everything's gonna be all right, and so on and so forth, and tell her I love her, and give her a big hug and a kiss for me. And I even said it in Tagalog that I love her. And she knows that I really don't know a lot of Tagalog. Um, I know basic words. And wow, it's crazy. She went from, man, when I tell you, the way she looked, from April of 2024 till now, really different. She's lost so much weight. Um, Her face, you could tell, like, bones, Like she's really skinny. Um, Even last night, I had to go for a long walk to let the cold air hit my face, and uh, man, it's killing me and Luan deeply. But that's why I didn't do a live yesterday and early in the morning neither, like I was supposed to. So hopefully tomorrow I'll do a live for like an hour or two early in the morning. Hopefully, but I didn't want to, I didn't want you to think that I was, forgetting about y'all and so on and so forth. It definitely wasn't. As you can see, the live says Wednesday live, and it's Thursday. That's crazy. Ugh. Uh, um, if anybody wants to, come up, you're more than welcome. So hopefully, I've, said my prayers before I went to bed, crying, and I went to the church. I walked by the church and stopped right in front of the church, and I said my prayers. So, and I went to go get something to eat. Yeah. Man, oh man. So, but if you could, you know, I have some playlists. Please, if you could watch them for me, I'd greatly appreciate it. Even if it's one or two videos, 5 minutes, just run them and put a thumbs up or anything. I would greatly appreciate it. You know, let's see if I could remove the banner. Yeah. So I'm a day behind everything, literally. I'm supposed to be cleaning, straighten up my room because Luan will be here tomorrow, and we're gonna probably go for a little ride and just try to relax a little bit, unwind a little bit, because, like I said, we're here in the United States, in Connecticut, and there's been a lot of things going on in the Philippines, um, as you know, and now with her aunt, my ate, um, it's really hard. It's like we're wishing, we wish that we were in the Philippines and we were able to be there for, everybody in the family, on her side of the family. Um, it's hard. But we are gonna just keep on going as much as we could, and go from there. And on top of it, I've been looking for another job or a new job. Just lost my job not too long ago because the company is just don't have the money or the hours to give associates, and they let go 30 people. So um, yeah, that's been another rough thing too as well. But I gotta accept it. So I've been looking for a new job as well. Um, Today the weather was surprisingly 47 degrees or 43 degrees, so it wasn't too cold. So I only was able to wear a hoodie and a hat, and that was it. So it wasn't that cold. So I went for a nice little walk, and then on top of it, one of my neighbors, um, a good neighbor that lives right down the street from me, he's like uh, a, probably about like 2 blocks away. He's an older man. Um, just found out he passed away by his next door neighbor. That's older gentleman, an older wife as well. And the wife was outside, and she was like, "Oh, did you hear about next door?" And I'm like, "No, what?" I was like, "I was gonna go next door and um, go see how he was doing." She was like, "Oh, he passed away," and I'm like, "What?" And she was like, "Yeah, he passed away a few days, like February 16th." And I'm still in shock about that. Like, I am very shocked about that because I just seen him um a week before he pretty much like a week before he passed away. I seen him. And I just found out today that he actually passed away February 16th. Um yeah, he was a great guy. He had chemo and radiation. He had cancer. So yeah, that was crazy in itself. So what's up, Brett? Is that you? Came in to see you, Brett. Is that you? It's saying it's not connected. So I'm just hoping, things pan out.
There we go. Yeah, my stupid camera. Because if your camera goes off on StreamYard, it kicks you out of the panel. Well, there we go. I had to turn off the stream, but yeah, when I have a USB hub going into my laptop because I have like
Mhm.
3 devices going to the USB hub. You plug it into your USB port, and it has like the little device about 4 inches long, and it has like 4 USB ports, and you press the button to turn the USB ports on. You plug multiple devices. See what I mean? My camera keeps messing up all the time, but it's the USB hub. It's messing up. I'm pretty sure because the connection is loose inside the. Hopefully, it's not the camera because the camera's more. The USB hub was like maybe like $7 or $8. I'd have to look on Amazon, but the camera was like $25 or $27. My webcam, because when I bought this laptop, like a few months after I bought it, the camera went out. But this laptop's already like almost 5 years old. It's like 4.5 years old already. And the keys are starting to wear off, and some of the keys are cracked and stuff because it's just been used a lot. But like on laptops, you can't replace the keys. Like on a desktop, if you buy like a gaming, or if you buy like a regular keyboard, you can replace the keys on them because they pop off. On a laptop, they don't.
Yeah.
So yeah. So other than that, I'm doing pretty good. My birthday was a couple days ago.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna text you, and
You could have messaged me on. I think we're friends on like Instagram too, or something, or one of those social media sites. Yeah, you could have texted me because I have your number in my phone.
yeah, I was gonna text you, and it just blew my mind. I was like,
okay. I mean,
so the next day I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna even, I
don't even know.
I was like, I'm not gonna even bother him. I'll see him.
I was responding to birthday greetings on Messenger like every half hour or something, or every 20 minutes, because I had probably at least 25, 30 Filipinas give me birthday greetings. I had like some of my cousins, and the cousins that are actually active on Facebook, like my dad's younger brothers, 2 daughters messaged me, and then my mom's sisters, and my mom's brother and his wife, and then I had like other family messaging me, and then some friends that I know that actually know in real life, that are my friends on Messenger. And then my what's kind of crazy is I had 2 people I know, they're family friends, but two of their kids are the same birthday as me. They have their oldest and their youngest have the same birthday out of their 4 kids, because that family has, I don't know how old she is now, probably like probably 30, 33, 34, their oldest, I don't know. And then their youngest is like 20, 26. He had a birthday at the same time. So they have 4 kids with only 3 birthdays, or 2 birthdays, because they have twins. The twins are like probably late 20s or something, or around 30. I don't know. But so I messaged him, but they're not that active on the one son's not very active on there. And then the daughter only posts once in a while, their oldest daughter. So they probably didn't even see it. Or I just didn't see it because I got so many notifications. I got like hundreds of notifications yesterday on Facebook.
Jeez, I was gonna, like I said, everything that's been going on. Like yesterday, as you can see, it says Wednesday live, and
it's Thursday night.
It's Thursday, and
yeah,
I'm like
5:48 for me, 8:48 for you.
So I'm like, I didn't even care. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, whatever. Let me just run this live, and like
I'll show you something cool. I'll show you some cool stuff. If you want to see something really, really badass and cool. I got these last Friday because I had a gift card that was like 4 years old. I wrote it in for my birthday one time. I totally forgot about it, and then I got. I'm not gonna take it out of there. Like I probably could, but dang if my camera works. The camera always screws up.
You're better off just putting it directly to the.
Well, my camera and my laptop don't work, so. Let me see if I can get this crap to work. Because I've been just messing up all the time. Come on, work. Is it going to work at all?
Probably not.
No, I don't think.
Nope. Yeah, he has some
it might be
difficulties. Oops.
But here we go. Okay. Well, check this out. I don't know if you know this band. I got this on Friday at a local record store. I bought 4 with my gift card. 1 for myself, and my brother bought 1 for my birthday. This is a band called Mountain. They do the song Mississippi Queen. Is really their only hit, but they're underrated. And the guy's lead singer was named Leslie West. This is the album with Mississippi Queen on it. And this is the reissue. Why it's $40. It's the reissue on better on a thicker vinyl. But vinyls are getting expensive. Vinyls have gone up probably $5 or $10 in like the last year or so. I mean,
Jeez.
they've gone up a lot. And this one's the 180 gram vinyl instead of the 130, so it's like a little. It doesn't flex as much, so they're less prone to warping. You know, and then that's one. And then another one I got is this one, which is the reissue of the brown paper bag Led Zeppelin in Through the Outdoor.
Oh,
So
wow.
like like $28 or something, because this one is just the sleeve is the special part, and then the records in there is the same record, but this record had multiple covers. Like it was the same bar, the same guy. It just they took multiple pictures of the guy, and so they used multiple pictures. And then the original one of this, if you can find it, it's really rare. If you spill water on it, the image changes colors on the original one that came out in like 75. So that one's really rare, and it's probably worth like 3 or 4 times this one because it's like rare. Because they made the original In Through the Outdoor, which will just had the cellophane plastic on it, and that one was like probably $10 or $15 cheaper than what this one was originally when I bought that. That's why this one's more, because you pay probably $10 for the little thicker paper sleeve. It's like a little bit thicker than like a lunch bag.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one, and then I got this one was a late Christmas gift. I didn't give it to my dad until like late January because he was busy and I was busy at Christmas. But this is the 50th anniversary version of $1 Billion Babies by Alice Cooper, and it's made to look like snakeskin.
Yeah, I see that.
And then it's just one of the cooler looking album covers, and then it's got like a bunch of pictures in it. And you can be careful with it. It's like this one's like $40 too. This one got three LPs, and it's got a live concert from '73, and then it's got like alternate versions, I think, of songs, and then it's got that money that pulls out and it folds out, and it's like $1 billion bill, and then it's got a little booklet inside where it shows all the members talk about every song. They have like a paragraph where they talk about how they recorded or what they like about the song or stuff like that, and that's a special one. As you can see, it's got the bill that pops out, and I don't want to bend it. I already bent it, I think, but I can probably flatten it back out. But yeah, that's Alice Cooper, and this is his best. This is his best album, I think. Anyways, this one has. I need to close it up right.
Well, he's got a lot of good records. So
yeah, he's got. This guy did. This one's got. Like I can just see if I can find the album track. This one's got "Hello Hooray," "Raped and Freezing." His name, one of the songs, "Raped and Freezing." "Elected," "$1 Billion Babies," "Unfinished Suite" on side 1. Side 2's got "No More Mr. Nice Guy," which was a big hit for him. "Generation Landslide," "Sick Things," "Marianne," "I Love the Dead." And like "Generation Landslide," "No More Mr. Nice Guy," "Elected," "$1 Billion Babies," and "Hello Hooray," I believe, are all on his greatest hits. So this is like his. Wow. Like one of his biggest albums. The other one is "School's Out," just because the "School's Out's" on it.
Yeah,
another big album. And this one's got it's got concert footage from like Texas, Houston, Texas, April 28th, 1973. And then it's got like "School's Out's" on this one too. It's got like a special. They added special songs and stuff. "Under My Wheels" is good. "School's Out," of course, was famous for being on the Dazed and Confused movie. That's where I first heard it in like '92 with Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck's got a small role in it, and so does all right.
Yeah.
Talking about what's his name? Matthew McConaughey they're in like maybe 5 or 10 minutes of the movie, both those guys. Jeez. And then I'll show you another. This one is a killer band too. This is the used one. This is Scorpions, which is another really good band. And this one came out in. Well, that one's older. That one's 51 years old almost, the Alice Cooper, the original one. And then there was a celebrated. It came out in March of last year. This one came out in 1980. This is Animal Madness. And this one's got "Make It Real," "Don't Make No Promises," "Hold Me Tight," "20th Century Man," "Lady Straight," "Falling in Love," "Only a Man," "The Zoo."
The crazy thing about that is that like some of these, they don't even do records, they don't even have a lot of record stores like around anymore, or, CD places.
There's a lot around here.
They're like here in Connecticut, we barely have any.
Yeah, we have
You
tons
know,
here. Most of them are used, but there are like well,
yeah. I
Walmart
mean,
sells a
we
small
used to have like
selection.
we
Target
have I
does
think
too.
one in
And
the
this is
mall,
a
and
German
it's
band.
crazy. Like every time you used to go to the mall, where you know to get your records or
This is
CDs,
the
stuff like that. It's
regular
just
thin
crazy.
one, which is more flexible.
Yeah, yeah,
The
yeah.
flex is like twice as much, or almost twice as much as the regular one. And this one is their first album where they kind of started getting popular. You know, and this one has the zoo on it. The zoo's about when they went on a trip to New York, and they're walking up and down New York City, and all the crowds of people. They call it like a zoo because it's just crazy. I don't know if you
Oh yeah,
I've,
New
I've
York
never
is.
been to New York, but my brother went to New York probably 12, 14 years ago, and he called me from freaking like Times Square, and I could barely hear him because it was
Yeah,
like
actually,
all
I
the
got a
taxis driving
video
around
of
and the
me and
people talking.
Luan in Manhattan, and it just it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's
It's like a lot of people. You'll probably see like 1,000, 2,000 people walking in
oh
like
yeah, you'll see
Manhattan.
that in like seconds.
Yeah, and
I
then
mean,
and if you ever seen movies, that's like no joke. There's people that bump each other on the sidewalk because it's so
oh
crowded
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
They bump shoulders or like rub into each other, not on purpose, but they do. And then I'll show you. I got another Scorpion the same day at the record store, and this is Blackout, and this one's even a little bit better. This one's got Can't Live Without You. This one's got Blackout. It's got Dynamite. Well, all the songs are pretty good. The most notable one is Blackout and Can't Live Without You on it, or they're probably the two most big ones. This one's a 1982 album. And then this is Blackout. And Scorpions is a German band, and they're still around. The guys are like in their mid 70s, and they released an album last year. They're still going. They still do tours.
That's just like Metallica. They're I
Yeah.
mean,
Metallica's not near as old though. Metallica's only like 60, 61 years old. The guys in Metallica.
but still, I mean, like
Yeah. They
they're still
started in
around, but they don't
1981.
even do as much as like look at Ozzy Osbourne. He's up there, and he's not even doing. He
Well,
can't.
he's doing one concert in July with Black Sabbath, but he's only going to do bits and pieces of it because he can't even hardly walk anymore
No, I know.
because of his Parkinson's. He's had like the last couple of years. Like if you look at Michael J, like another celebrity that's got Parkinson's, Michael J. Fox, his has progressed like not near as fast. Michael J. Fox is starting to get to where he walks slowly and he like fidgets around all the time, and he even takes medicine, but there's no cure for it. You can only like reduce the symptoms of what you get with the medicine. And then so he's only like 62 or something. And he like walks around better than Ozzy does. Well, Ozzy's older, of course, but Ozzy's has progressed faster because he was only announced like 2 years ago that he had it. He announced it on ABC World News Tonight, I think, or something. They did, or 2020 or something. They did like a little like probably 8 or 10 minute interview with him and Sharon, and he was talking about how all of his health problems, like one year he was in the hospital twice and almost died.
Yes.
And then that was the same late year. I think later that year he was diagnosed with Parkinson's, or they finally found it out. They think he's had it for
all those people
years.
Yeah. And then partied and everything. So
check out this one. Bam! It's sealed. A sealed copy of this. That's why I bought it, because it's Sir Mix-a-Lot. He's a local artist, and I like Swass and the Baby Got Back album, but and I like Put 'Em on the Glass, like the only other. But this one, I've heard this song before, of course, probably like 30, 40 times. But this one's sealed, and it's a special Nasty Mix version of it.
Crazy.
So that's why it's $25, because it's not. You can see it's totally 100% sealed. The plastics of those cellophane plastics still on there, and so. Mixed with that, a place called Easy Street Records.
Now, if you would have got his signature on that
it would be worth probably at least almost double.
Worth like 5,000 easy.
No, it wouldn't be worth that much. Probably worth like double.
No, you'll be surprised.
Because I know I've looked at some of the non-signature albums and the ones and like they only go up like double in price or triple.
Yeah, but it's sealed, so it's going to be more.
Yeah, that's sealed. And then I got And then I got this one, which is when my brother bought me this one. This one's a brand new 180 gram, made in the Czech Republic. That's where a lot of the records are made now. Like I found out, like a lot of the heavy metal and hard rock are made over there. And then this one, it's Queensryche Empire, which is their best-selling album. It's got Best I Can, The Thin Line, Just City Woman, Della Brown, Other Rainy Night, Empire, which is a no song. It was played on MTV a lot. Resistance, Silent Lucidity, which is their biggest hit. It was like a top 10 hit. I think it was like number 5. Hands on Heart, One and Only, and Anybody Listening. And this is a thicker 180 gram also. You can tell it's by the weight. It adds probably like an ounce of weight or 2 ounces of weight or something. And then so this one, check over the original one. You can find it, but the original one kind of cool because it's the original version, but this one's better because it's a better record inside. It's thicker, so it won't warp and shit like that. And then I'll show you another one if you want to see it. This one I got like a year and a half or 2 years ago. And it's a special Target exclusive only. It's the special. You can see I can pull it out, and this is trying to be kind of careful with it. This is the red apple version of it. It's a special color that was only sold at Target. Just like my brother bought me, like probably 3 years ago, he bought me a Motley Crue record, and it's called Crimson Smoke, and it's got like orange with like red and like gray, and it looks like a smoke effect on the record. And then it came with two vinyls, of course. The original one came with 2 vinyls, but they were black, and that one was a Walmart exclusive because Walmart and Target have exclusive records they get sometimes. Like throughout the year, they'll have like so many exclusive records they get. And then so like Walmart had a Power Slave Iron Maiden. So there was a special one. It came with a 3D print that the original 40th anniversary didn't come with, but I bought it for like I think it was like $40 with tax. So it was like $37. I can turn my camera off. And that one was, if I can turn it off, there we go. That one was a zero trope or something they call it, and it has like a picture on both sides of the album. But then when you play the album and you get a strobe light app on your phone, or you turn your camera on to 30 frames per second, and while the thing's playing, an image appears on the record. So if you have a camera, you can see a special image that appears on the record, or a strobe light. So if you get like a handheld strobe light, or whatever, they $10, $15, $20, you can set it by the record, and it'll play it'll have like this special image that like shows up in the record, and it supposedly it's synchronized to the music too. And then that one's got like a gold like colored like a picture on it and stuff. And then it comes with a special booklet, and it comes with a 3D print. The Walmart one comes with like a 3D print for like an extra $3 or $4 or $5, like I don't know, maybe like print that it comes with. And so it's like this. The print's like the size of the record sleeve almost. Like the cardboard. Like a square. So it's like probably about double the size of a piece of notebook paper. And then so that one's cool. And then the record store I bought, some of the records I showed you. That one is it is down in West Seattle. It's called Easy Street Records. That one has a cafe inside. So me and my brother went there. So my brother had his birthday. My brother's birthday was Friday, so he had his birthday off. So we drove down there at about 12 p.m. Got there probably at about 12:45 because he lives like south of where I live, and I live like in between where he lives, and almost in between where he lives in Seattle. So it took us about 40 minutes to get there. Well, the record store has 2 floors, and it has tons of records, like probably 20,000, 30,000 records. I don't know. They have a lot, and then there's a cafe inside of it. So you can, for like from 7 in the morning to 3 p.m. the cafe's open, and so you can go in there and you can get affordable meals. Like I paid $15 for that. That's cheap nowadays. $15 for potato hash, which is like with peppers and onions in it and seasoning, and then it was like homemade corned beef and potatoes with 3 eggs and an English muffin for like $15. That's cheap. And then my brother bought tacos. He got like these, I think it was like 3 6-inch tacos or whatever. I think it was 3 or maybe 4. I don't know, but it was like $12. So the food's affordable. And then we sat in the upper part like the balcony kind of area, and then there was like a bar, and there was like records to my right when I was sitting, and then they have like like 3 tables upstairs, and then like a bar with like like a little ledge, kind of like a, it's kind of like a little ledge, probably about 2 feet, and they had like a little bar, like 3 tables there, and then they probably had about like, I don't know, 8 or 10 tables downstairs. So they have like a small cafe, and they serve like local, some local beer. They serve like everything's homemade. And that's cheap, like $10-12. The appetizers are even like, I think $2 or $3 less. And then you get lighter breakfast too. And breakfast is served 7 to 3. So you can get breakfast anytime you want. And they have like breakfast, sandwiches, 2 burgers. They sell like probably half a dozen or so vegetarian options for like vegetarians. The record store they sell CDs too. So they have like a fairly decent sized selection of CDs, and then they sell like some band merch of their band. They sell like their own clothes, like hats, sweatshirts, like mugs, I think, and t-shirts. They sell hats with like their different styles of hats with their logos on them and stuff. And that place is pretty cool. It's probably been there since the 80s or something. And I don't think it's going anywhere, because it was pretty busy when we were there even. And it was like middle of the day on Friday.
Wow.
We got there a little before 1. And then that West Seattle's cool, because down by there's like 3 or 4 restaurants. There's like a pizza place where you can buy pizza by the slice, and they're like 12-inch pizza slices. They're like Costco size pizza slices. And then there's a bar down there, another restaurant I saw there. We went to the antique. We walked probably 5 or 10 minutes through the antique store. It's like maybe a half a block from there. And then we walked into a pet store. They had like dog and cat stuff. And they had a little bit of like small animal stuff, like if you have like a hamster or a gerbil or a rat or a guinea pig, stuff like that. They have like the little like straw stuff, or like the whatever it's called, and they have like the feed for that and shit like that. Some of that. And so though my brother has a dog, so my brother bought this bone that was made out of coffee wood from the coffee tree. It's kind of unique, and it's like probably about
that's crazy.
By about 3 inches in diameter by about probably 6 or probably about 7 or 8 inches long. And it's a chew toy. It's because coffee wood's really hard, I guess. It's like
think
really
so.
hard wood.
Yeah,
it's hard like maple.
Yeah, I mean, like right now, I got my niece running her video that she just did like an hour ago. My real niece, she does YouTube, and her mother does YouTube, and
Oh, they
I'm
do?
like,
Oh.
yeah.
How
And I
old's your
never knew.
niece? Like a teenager?
I never knew my niece was doing YouTube, and
Probably because she never told you.
yeah, and the way I found out was this gentleman that I just met on YouTube is what was it? The Source. And I was going through his videos, and all of a sudden I see her face on on one of his videos, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Yep.
I was like, that's my niece.
Oh.
So I sent a message, and I was like, and then I, subscribed her and went on her, channel.
So is she's probably at least in high school?
No, she's out of high school.
Oh, so she's like a full
my
adult.
niece she's I think in her 30s.
Wow. You're only like 17 or 18 years older than her.
17 years old, going to be 18 years older than her.
Okay, so you have like older siblings then.
Yes, I have 5 older siblings and then 1 younger sister.
Okay, so it's probably like her mom's probably like in her 50s then, so it's not that big of a.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was about to say, I go, so someone's having their kids when they're in like high school.
Yeah. So
because one of my cousins did.
She's got like 677 subscribers, and she got like 1,300 watch time hours or whatever.
No, so to you know now on YouTube, you probably don't not updated, but like last year or something. So they made it to where you can get partial monetization at 3,000 watch hours and 5,000 subs. So you don't get the ads, but you get everything else.
Yeah, I only
You
have
get
like
the donations, the super thanks, and you know you get the super chats and the super super chats and the super stickers, and then you get the super thanks. Super thanks is where it has that heart on the description of the video, like below the videos. Like if you're watching the video and you see the video, like where it says the title of the video to the right, they'll have like a heart with like a dollar sign, and you can donate. Like,
oh yeah, I saw
like
that.
3 or 4 different amounts of a donation to people.
I still got a long way to go. I
$2,
only got like
$20 or something.
I think I only got like 50 hours, something like that. Like,
Oh wow, I don't know how, because you for a while there you were streaming a decent amount.
well, this is what I got demonetized.
Oh yeah, that's right. You already monetized like
Yeah, I got demonetized
2 years ago or something. 3-4 years ago.
No, just recently, just last year.
Oh, okay. Because I know you were monetized for a while because you were doing videos more regularly. You're probably doing.
Oh, I was doing them like crazy.
You're probably doing them like every other day or something, and doing. Well, I remember going to your streams. You were doing streams almost every day at one time.
Yeah,
it's just about.
I gotta get going, doing that again because
you can make a little bit of money, but you don't make shit hardly though.
It's just crazy. When I tell you, when you get demonetized, they take everything. Like it's zero. You start from zero.
You got to start from zero again.
And that's where I'm at again. Pretty much.
The thing about it too is I know some guy who's growing pretty good. He's probably got like, I don't know what it is, like 1.2K subs in like this month, and he's only and then he showed his views, and he only made like $2 this month. His channel he's gaining about probably, I don't even know, I'd have to look, like 2,000 3,000 subs a month, and then he's only making like around $2 a month. You don't make shit, and then he's getting all these watch hours too. He's getting he got I don't even know, like thousands of watch hours. For 45, he got like 45K watch hours and only made $2.06 is all he made. Because what it is you can have people that are monetized, and then you have like your subscribers or your non-subscribers go to your channel. Most of them don't watch the ads. They skip them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
And then you have to watch the ads for a certain amount of time for them to count. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but you have to watch like 5 10 seconds or something of it, whatever it is, and then
watch the whole thing.
Yeah, and then so you get to that, and then I know now it's gotten crazy where like probably 2.5 years ago or something, they started putting ads on some non-monetized channels. Some non-monetized, because I know a guy who goes, oh, I've only got like 1,000 watch hours or something, and I get ads on mine. Sometimes I go to my own, people tell me, and I go to my own videos, and I have ads on them. Sometimes, even though I'm not monetized.
Yeah, not me. I don't even have nothing. I'm pretty much, I can't even do videos, with my phone outside and try to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I can't do that again. Like I got to start all over again. But I gained the good thing about it was that I gained like 1,000. Like almost 1,000 plus subscribers. But because I was stuck at 1,500 for, oh Jesus Christ, for a minute. It was almost like 7 months to a year. I was stuck right there. I used to get up to like 1,530 within like one day. It would just drop down to like 1,010. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And it was doing that like faithfully.
You know why? Because it's YouTube cleaning up your channel, because they don't like when people sub on a Ninja account.
Yeah, yeah.
I had it happen to me too because I like a month and a half ago
But they gotta understand though, it's not
I
me
lost like
subbing to,
343
it's
subs.
the people with the Ninja account subbing to me.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
not
I
my
mean.
fault.
But the thing about those is they take those away. Like I'm
Yeah.
serious. Like in early January or something, I lost like 343 subs.
Whoo.
But I have like almost 11. I think 11.3K now because I'm on YouTube for hours every day and I still upload. I probably upload, probably like a few videos a week still. So
Mhm.
I uploaded the record haul I did, and then the ones I showed you other than the Public Enemy one, all the other records I showed them on a video, and then I did another haul video I did. I went to a local retro video game store and bought Super NES Play Action Football and Mortal Kombat 3. Super NES Play Action Football was on the Sega Genesis, it was on the Nintendo only. It's called Super NES, and then I bought Mortal Kombat 3 for the Sega Genesis because I have one of those Retron 5s where you can put like 5 different systems on it. It's like one of those retro game systems, and then you can use the controllers for the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Sega Genesis has like ports on the sides to use all those controllers. So I was playing NHL 96 just recently, and I suck. I lost like every game. NHL
Yeah.
96 has
It's
like
just,
Iserman and Mario Lemieux and Eric Lindros and who else is on there? Like Brett Hull's on it, and a lot of the old like really good players.
yeah,
Um,
but I mean, like, it's just crazy. Like,
Avalanche has a good
I
team on
never
there.
I never lost 300 in a single pop like that. I mean, like,
Yeah,
I was losing probably like 10 or 15, at a time, but luckily I'm at, what is it? 2000, where I'm at 2,400 and I think 22.
oh wow.
Let me check.
You're not that low, even though you haven't really hardly done anything with your channel for like the
Oh,
last
I'm
couple of
at
years.
2,425.
Oh, 2,425. That's not bad for not even doing your channel, really. If you would have
2000,
kept it
yeah,
up, you probably would have been
2,425. And
at
that's
least
in
1,000 more
I
than that.
I went to like one or two channels I went to, and I was winning watch time, like subscribers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he was like, "Oh, congratulations, how, they have like 16, 17,000 people." They're
Hmm.
like, "Oh, you just won 500." What? Are you kidding me? And all of a
Yeah.
sudden, within 2 days, I ended up with like uh 500 new subscribers, legit
But
subscribers.
you know
And I
how
was like,
YouTube,
"Wow."
yeah, you know how YouTube is though. A lot of people just go to streams just to sub to people, and then because they want you to sub back.
You know what? Now what I do is I wait for the people to subscribe to me. When I get
Yeah.
that notification saying they subscribe to me, then I'll go show them love.
But you know what though? I don't even do that because what I do is if I have mod in a stream, I check the person's channel to see what it's about and blah blah blah. And if they don't have any videos, I'm not going
Oh
to sub to
yeah,
them at
yeah.
all.
No, I know.
They don't
Me
have any
too.
videos or like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, 5 subs. I'm not going to them. And then plus 2, I check to see if it's a like non-troll channel because I look at some of these people I go to and they have like these like videos where they're just bashing people and
Yeah,
talking about
I don't
drama, and I don't
with
sub to
the
those.
drama and stuff. I don't even tolerate it. I
No,
wouldn't even waste my time. And there's even some channels that I actually just recently deleted. I would have had already 2,450, right? But there was a few of them that were very provocative,
oh yeah,
right? And I was like,
they're like in bikinis all the time or like in their
no, worse
underwear. Uh,
like worse than that. Like
were they doing the Lego challenge from like 4 years ago?
yeah, they're still doing that shit. Like they're
Yeah.
still doing that, the shower challenge.
Yeah, that it's not as
You know what I
popular
mean?
as it used to be though.
And I'm like, what the hell? I was
Yeah.
like, some of them were actually, you know, like white T-shirts and seeing everything, like
Yeah, but
really
they,
in white
you know what
t-shirts.
though,
I
they'll
was
get
like, I
taken
can't
down
do
unless
it.
they don't. And then because I know like Chikasaurus was doing those for a while, like back probably 4 years ago, 4.5 years ago, and then she got like kind of like not told. Well, what it was she she uploaded the videos and you would see them for a little while, but then she'd have to put like blurred out over her blah blah blahs,
Yeah, yeah. Like,
blurred
so
out
I
over her
deleted like
nipples.
25. Like, it was
Yeah,
that crazy. Like, I
yeah.
was like, I can't have this. I was like,
It's
this is
like how they
not,
do it in like some like music videos that were like rated R on MTV back in the day. They would blur out like they had that remember BET like in the late
yeah.
90s early 2000s they had the late
Mhm.
night BET for like an hour where they would show all the like Two Live Crew videos and shit and like all those stripper videos where the rappers were like in a strip club and
Of
they would
course.
have to like blur them out,
But that's why I was like, you
the
know what?
nipples.
I was like,
They would show full on like G strings and shit, and like
oh yeah.
the girl's butt out
I got tired of it.
working it.
So I just, you know, I deleted them and was like, you know what? Let me just delete them because
Yeah.
it's just not, it's
And
not
one
worth
thing
it.
I tell people, if you don't enjoy doing videos or going on YouTube, don't do it.
Exactly.
But a lot of people, you'll be surprised. A lot of the Filipinas and Filipinos do it to try to make money because they would rather do that instead of like trying to go to help someone out and get a little extra money. You know, they'd rather do that instead of, oh, I have to go help my friend, or my neighbor maybe, or try to sell food. You know, because I know one Filipina, how she makes her money is for like 3 hours a day. She makes like food and then sells out in front of her house for breakfast. She makes
Yeah.
probably like 3 or 4 dishes or whatever, and then she gets up like early ass in the morning, and then you might I can't remember what her other YouTube name was, but Shamel, they walk in. She actually like pretty much almost every morning she gets up and makes food that takes her probably like a couple hours to make. She gets up at like 3 in the morning, and then she starts selling it maybe like 7, 8 in the morning her time. And then all the workers and the people on trikes and stuff come over and like taxis and cars, and she gets like I don't know how many, maybe like dozens of people or whatever. And
Mhm.
when she sells out, she stops selling, and then she makes like she was telling me one time she probably makes at least 4 dishes every morning, and then that's how she makes her money. And then like her daughter once in a while gets, her daughter's like almost 18, she streams and she gets like donations sometimes. I go to her daughter's stream. Her daughter does like singing, games, she does crochet on her streams,
Mhm.
and then she talks to the chat, in between. But she
Yeah,
makes
but
like
I
these
mean,
little like
but you
keychain
do a
flowers
stupid
crocheted.
challenge, but when you do a stupid challenge that's already played out, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
the challenges are all played out. Well, some of the challenges are cool. Like if it's a guy doing like an eating challenge and he puts comedy and stuff into it.
yeah. I mean, no, you know what? I met one person on here. Um, she was doing her content was like deep throat and stuff,
Oh
not
yeah, I know what you're
swallowing.
talking about. Yeah,
And I was
deep
like,
throating bananas and deep throating like
yeah.
eggplants and deep
I'm like,
throating
oh my
carrots
God. I'm like,
and cucumbers.
I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
God. I'm like, really?
There's a weird game in the football. You ever seen that where guys hold a cucumber or it's like a talong, and then the woman have to deep throat it right by their crotch.
Yeah. Like,
SARS did that too, and I saw some other Filipinas doing that too. I'm like, what? Oh, it's a really fun game, and I'm like,
yeah. I'm like,
and then I seen like underage kids doing it. I'm like, what?
mhm.
Like kids that are like in junior high and not even 18 doing it. I'm like, you serious?
Yeah.
It's
It
like, but
changed.
the thing about it is it's like I watch, like the YouTubers I watch that I don't really know. Like, there's some I watch. Like I watch some car vloggers, and I watch, of course, like NFL channel on YouTube. I watch the Raiders channel because
Mhm.
they upload stuff. You usually about once, 1 to maybe 3 times a week. The Raiders do, like they have big news or whatever it is, and they upload highlights on their channel, and like it's more active during the season. It's like almost every day, pretty much every day during the season they have like, and then I watch like Mortski's Repair who's an auto blogger. I watch Puddin's Fab Shop, Vice Grip Garage. Those are all car vloggers, and what they do is they do stuff like they'll buy an old car that's sitting in like someone's yard or their garage or their barn or back behind their house, and they'll get it running, and then they'll either keep it if it's not too bad a shape and they don't have to do much work and they really like it, they'll keep it. But a lot of them they flip, and that's how they make their money. Like Dan Mortsky, you can go on his website and he has some of the cars he like got running, whatever it is. He may need a new radiator, may need a tune up, may need new brakes, new tires, and he gets them running, and then he sells them for like, you know, whatever is it, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 more than what he bought them for. And so he makes his money. Just like that's what Vice Grip Garage does, a cool one where he actually goes, will it run and drive like 500 and something miles or whatever, and he gets his car from like sitting in someone's yard for like 10, 20, 30 years, and he gets it running, and he has to try to make it back to he has to go through like 2 states or something to get back to his house or whatever it is. And so it's the adventure of him like, oh damn, the left brake stopped working, or the thing's overheating after he thought it was going to run good. The thing starts overheating, and then he has to stop. Then he usually takes like 2 or 3 days, and stays in a hotel, and then drives the car back. And it's the adventures of like one time he couldn't even make it. He just had to go, I'm done, and he had to have someone like somehow come like pick him up because he was like stranded.
That's crazy.
Because
like,
he has a wife and 2 kids. I think he does.
No.
He
I
has,
mean, like a lot of the people that we used to watch back in the day, like they don't even do it no more.
Yeah, like probably half the people I used to watch back and they don't do it no more.
Yeah.
Like
Look at what the hell was her name? Mylene.
She still does it.
Really?
Mylene Rocking.
Yeah.
Yep, she still streams almost every day.
Really? I haven't
seen
and
then the ones you're probably thinking about is like Harriet doesn't hardly stream anymore. Remember Harriet from like almost 5 years ago? Almost 5 years ago. Harriet Villanueva. Remember, she used to go to my stream. She used to go to like probably half a dozen other streams. She at one time she was dating that guy from the UK that was big into drones.
Oh yeah.
They broke up like a year and a half ago or something.
Really?
They dated for like 2 or 3 years. They actually met each other in another country and stuff. They went to like some other country they were going to go, well, let's go here because I want to go here, and he wanted to go there. So they met up in another country for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something, and then they're not together anymore. And remember, oh God, what's her name? She's that lady that worked at the coffee shop. Remember, she used to be on my stream for like 3 or 4 months. She was on my stream every day.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, and she was cute, and she was really funny.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Jackie. Remember Jackie, the chick Jackie? Yeah, she's come on my stream all the time and on my panel almost every time I streamed.
She doesn't
really do YouTube anymore. She does Facebook and stuff, but that's it.
Bruce, remember Bruce?
Bruce Davis.
What the hell's his name on there?
Shooting Star.
Yeah.
Yeah, he still streams probably about once or twice a week.
Man, he's doing it more than that.
No, not currently. No, he's only been doing it about once or twice a week.
Shoot, and there was one of his lives when I got off his
2 days ago.
Yeah, just the other day, a few days ago. He did a live, and he was still on at 5 o'clock in the morning, my time.
Yeah, because
he was like, Jesus Christ, I was just sleeping.
Yeah, and he lives in Missouri.
No, Mississippi.
Mississippi. I mean, yeah, Mississippi. So it's like 2 hours ahead of me, and he'll be live like in 3, 4. I used to do that sometimes too when I stream.
Yeah,
but
I was like, holy
who else? The other one, Bruce Davis, is actually, I think he's still in the Philippines right now because he married Janet. You remember Bruce Davis, got the big beard that liked the Raiders, and he's like heavy set. He's probably 250, 60, 70 pounds.
You know who changed dramatically?
Who?
J Mike.
Yeah.
He changed big time.
But you know what about though is he decided not to do those giveaways anymore because he was like, well, I was doing those giveaways and I was getting a lot of people, and then when he stopped doing the giveaways, he found out that people were just there for the giveaways. So I could have told him that a long time ago, but he only gets maybe like 5, 7, 8 on his channel now, but he doesn't stream a whole lot anymore either. He only streams like once a week on average now.
After that whole ordeal with him,
Darren.
Yep, that screwed him up.
Well, you know what though? It screwed Darren up too, because Darren's not getting as many as he used to either.
Oh, I know.
Darren's getting like, and he's still growing his channel because there's dumb Filipinas that still go to him, even though they know what he did. There's dumb people. And my thing is too, is like, J Mike was like, I don't give a crap. I'll let go of that guy and also do my channel. He goes, it's not the end of the world if my channel doesn't grow huge. Is what J Mike said. He's like, not all over.
What happened was when all of a sudden they had this big gathering over at his place.
Yeah, I remember. I know all about it.
And all of a sudden they started, I went in the live, right? And they were talking about, Darren this, Darren that. I was like, where's the proof?
Yeah.
Right? You always need the proof.
Yeah.
Because guess what? If you don't have the proof, you could get yourselves in trouble because that's slandering an individual. So I said, let me see the proof. Yeah. Oh, I got a whole bunch of text messages and pictures. Where's the proof?
Yeah. But the whole thing about what was, besides that, I knew Darren was kind of weird because I know Darren does.
Everybody's weird.
No, but he's really weird because he every premiere he does a Gcash giveaway, and then he gets Filipinos just show up to get the money, and he's only giving away like $1 or like like 50 pesos, 100 pesos, like what's equivalent to like $1
when you start giving money away, right?
Yeah,
just to show up for your live, your name is slandered.
Yeah,
right then and there, because guess what? It's like this. Hold on.
And even before that thing happened at J-Mike, so like 6 months, a year before that, I was already not.
So we'll say this is money, right,
yeah.
Jay? You know what I'm saying, bro? This is money.
Yeah. Each
one is $1.
Yeah.
You don't think a person is going to go for that $1?
They will, especially a poor Filipino.
Exactly. So we'll say
making like $5 a day.
20, we'll say 20 people.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say that's the 20 people. That's $20 that you just dished out. Okay. So here's the 20 people. Gotta listen to you because of that $1.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not going to give it to you right then and there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now you got 20 people waiting for that $1.
Mm-hmm.
After the live, that's when you get that $1. Supposedly.
Yeah. I don't know if he's giving them out or not. I can't. But there's one thing though.
But after you keep on doing that, your name after that first time you do it, those 20 people are going to keep on coming because they're going to expect that $1.
Yeah, that giveaway. But here's one thing about too is I know people that do like giveaways once in a while on their streams, and I even told a lady I'm good friends with. It's Jean Piang, or Jean Piang. I've known her for like 4.5 years, and she actually did a giveaway probably like last week or something, or like a week and a half ago. And I go, see how many people that are here that never come to your streams?
Yeah.
There's at least half the people here never ever been to your streams. Because you're doing like a 2 or 3 or whatever it was $1 giveaway.
After you do that, forget about it.
People expecting that, and like J Mike did it, and then he lost probably like 3/4 of the people in the room. I go, well, who cares? They were just there for the money anyways. They weren't there to actually hang out and watch your content. They were waiting until you did another giveaway.
Yeah, but
and you
that's
do a
the
giveaway like almost, and then him and Darren were collaborating. You want to hear another story? Him and Darren were collaborating, and Darren would like they would stream for like 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, and then Darren would disappear off the panel and go talk on the phone all the time.
yeah.
And
I
you know
know.
who he was talking to? Multiple women, because that one lady that lives in Toronto, that Joe or whatever her name is, or you know who I'm talking about, that
Mhm.
lives in Toronto. They dated for a while, and she knows how it was. She knows all about the guy.
But but you
You
know,
know?
when that whole situation happened, I even actually, if I'm not mistaken, I even told Jay, I said, be careful, regardless who comes to your house, be careful. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
You
Because
gotta you gotta trust them. You can't
yeah,
trust everybody
you
from
gotta trust
these.
these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know these
The
people
ones you
from
can
Adam
trust
and
are the
Eve.
ones that actually been over his house multiple times and didn't do anything weird.
Yeah.
You
But
know,
but the
because
funny
he's
thing
met like
was,
12.5 people from YouTube at least.
but the only thing they were saying, when after that whole situation happened, they were like, "Oh, we got proof. We got." Well, then where's the proof? I
Yeah.
waited the next day, right after I ended the conversation. I was like, I'm already done with the conversation.
Yeah, but the thing
I
about it
was
though
like,
is
you
like
know
a lot
what?
of women don't want to press charges like that. 'Cause I know people that have been that have been like touched inappropriately and stuff, and the women won't press charges
Yeah,
because they're
but
scared the guy's going to do something to her.
listen,
It's true because I know like I'm not going to say it here, but I'll say it to you in private. I know someone who was abused 10 times before she finally broke up with the guy and then divorced him. She
well,
was abused 10 times. He would fly off the handle and step on her feet and slam her up against the wall. And like if he didn't get a sandwich made at a certain time, she would like step on her feet probably more than 10 times. She only said like 10 she admitted to. But you
still,
know,
but look at that situation though. With J Mike, like
yeah.
if you have proof, you got to put the proof out there now. You know
Well,
what I mean?
it's not. Do you really? But here's one thing: do you really need to put it on a public platform? I mean,
No, well, they didn't need to put it on public platform. They
no.
could have just dealt with it, going through, the system, not
Yeah, but
by
the whole thing
not
about those
YouTube.
is that nobody knew about it. They'd be like, people still think Darren's a great guy. I'm like, you guys are dumber than box of rocks. He was buying subs from freaking he bought like his subs to get monetized. He bought a bunch of subs. I could
Well,
tell
I mean,
because
if
one time,
it's legal,
yeah, it's legal, but he's buying subs, so it's not legit. And the one thing too is Fumina Suzuki told me he was in her group just self promoting all the time. Like I'm in I have him blocked, so I can't see his message, but I'm in a messenger group chat with him, and all he does is promote his own shit. He doesn't even say hi to anybody or nothing in that freaking that group chat. He doesn't say hi or nothing. He just promotes his own shit. Is all he ever does. He does it all the time. That's why Fumina blocked him from her Facebook, because he was just going in there and just self promoting himself all the time. He wasn't saying hi to anybody or being nice. He was just going, "Oh, I'm doing a giveaway. I got another premiere. I got a live stream where I'm doing a $2 or like 150 peso giveaway."
yeah. I
And
mean,
then
like
so Fumina blocked him. Fumina's
it
that lady
just it
that's
just
the heir to the Suzuki Global Corporation.
it just sucks that how they did. You know what I mean? Like everything went down for a reason,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden they were like, "Oh yeah, he was with supposedly talking with this one, but he was at my house grabbing on with this girl."
Yeah, he was. You
You
can
see
ask
what?
that
But you know what I'm
Joe
saying?
from the
But here's the thing: the girl was letting him grab up on her.
yeah, but still though, but still though, he was. You can, as a guy, you can stop from doing it if
Oh,
you're
of
a
course.
respectful
I
guy.
mean, yeah. I mean,
If you have respect for
always,
yourself and respect for
always,
women,
there's always the girl could have done. She could have stopped it or walked away from
yeah,
him, but she stayed with him,
yeah,
and it just didn't happen once or twice.
yeah,
Supposedly, he was groping on the girl the whole time, and
yeah,
she was just staying there, and she
hmm
accepted it.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So you can't be mad at him for touching her
yeah,
when she was accepting it.
yeah. but you know what I mean, though. Well,
No, I
you
know.
can't. It's like both people are wrong in that situation.
Of course.
But you know what I mean, though. It's like you see those people that like they're like you see creeps all the time on YouTube. They're like dating somebody, but then they say, "Oh, you're so beautiful, baby. I love you, baby. Damn, you're so pretty." And they don't say it just once in a stream. They say it like over and over and over again. If they're there for like a half an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours in their stream, and I go, I'm pretty sure your wife doesn't even know you're on YouTube, buddy, or your girlfriend. And you're
Yeah.
saying that shit. She doesn't know you're on YouTube. You're like she's sleeping and you're on your phone or your laptop doing it. And if she found out, you'd be busted. Because
Yeah.
I see creepy guys going to like some lady streams that are pretty and they're pretty good singers. And they're like saying, "Oh baby, you're so beautiful. I love you so much. Oh my God, you're the best." And they're not even dating the lady.
Yeah. I know.
Because a lady goes, "No, I don't really want you," but and then or the lady's eating it up, and he's going, "Oh my God!" And then the guy donates her like $20 or $5 or $30, and then I donate to some ladies, but I'm not saying how beautiful they are over and over and over again, and all over their vaginas.
Yeah. True.
Like
True.
they're probably like half. 3/4 of the guys in YouTube are like, I know. I go to some streams and then I even called out. Remember that guy Unknown? That used to own that owns like
Yeah.
the Charger, and I go, well, why don't you? I even called them out. I go, you only go to this lady's stream because she's pretty and she's shaking her ass all the time. You don't go to anybody else. You gave up on like half a dozen people you used to go to, how many ever it was, and you don't even support my channel anymore. And I'm supposed to be your friend. And I go, you're not really my friend. And he goes, if that's the way you see it, I go, you haven't been to my channel for probably at least since fall of last year. And then he goes, "This is the only stream I go to now." And I go, because she's really great or something. And I'm like, because she's shaking her ass. If it was and I see all these guys on YouTube that do the same freaking thing that are like go to women's streams, and then when you go, well, I'm supposed to be friends with you, and you don't go to my stream.
Yeah.
Because I'm a guy. Straight
That's
out
why
fact.
I mean,
I'm a
like
guy.
the content
You
part,
know?
doing the lives. Actually, there's a lot of subscribers that I had that I don't even know where they at anymore.
Yeah, well,
Like
someone just quit
the older
YouTube, but
ones. The
I see
only
people on
person that
YouTube.
actually that I known that I've been sticking around with and has been sticking with me through everything
Yeah.
has been like Erica Luna, Yesterday, and a few others. And then, you came around, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, I'm still here. Fuck.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But a
Well, we're
lot
actually
of
friends in IRL because I have your phone number. You're like the only YouTuber I actually have the phone number of.
yeah, like
I used to have Darren's
Mike,
Travels, but I lost it.
Mike
They
from
got a new phone like a
Alvin
few years
Duro
ago.
Journey. I talk with him, I have to call him up. I haven't talked to him in a while because, he's got, his family and he's always busy and working.
Yeah, a lot
and
of people are
stuff.
just busy. They work like
And
8 or
then
10 hours a day.
Joe and Jassy down in Georgia.
I don't know whatever
I
happened to
actually
him, but I don't see him on YouTube anymore. I haven't seen him. I've seen him once on YouTube, probably in like a
No.
year and a half, 2 years.
They don't
At
even do
least.
it like that no more. No, it's mainly Facebook.
Yeah, I don't even see him on Facebook hardly.
Actually, I just called him not too long ago, a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I don't hardly ever
And,
talk to him anymore.
Yeah, like
He doesn't like message me to reach out to me, so I won't bother. That's
I
the kind of
haven't
person I am.
talked
If I reach out to them a couple times and they don't respond, if I reach out to them a couple times and within like a week or two, and then they or like if I reach out to them one day and they don't respond, then I reach out to them like a few days later and they don't respond, I'm like, I don't think he really wants to message me. Because how long does it take to go on Facebook? It takes like maybe like 30 seconds to open up Facebook and then find my name and type a comment. Really, it's not that difficult. I mean, people go, "Oh, I've been so busy I can't go on YouTube." I go, "Are you busy 24 hours a day?" Hell no. Nobody's busy 24 hours. You have 1 or 2 minutes to go on YouTube and say hi to like me on my channel. I mean,
well,
you know what I mean? It's like
right now, Joe and Jassy down in Georgia, he's actually hurt. So, and then the only person that really does anything is his wife, Jassy, and she does it on YouTube, not YouTube, Facebook. She doesn't like
a lot of
YouTube
people went to
anymore.
Facebook.
Yeah, she don't like
A lot of
YouTube
people I
no more.
know are only doing Facebook
Mike
mostly.
really
And like,
doesn't you he only Mike only does YouTube to post like stuff from his daughters. But
yeah, the
that's about it.
volleyball.
Yeah, that's it.
And then
He
he used
don't
to
do
stream
lives.
like once a week on
Yeah,
Sundays.
he
Remember?
doesn't do lives anymore.
No,
Not like
he used to
before.
stream on Sundays for like 2 or 3 hours. Remember?
Yeah,
Sunday nights. He used to
yeah.
start like early my time. It'd be like 7 or 8 his time, and he would do streaming for a couple hours and up. And then yeah, I know who you're talking about. It's the guy that lives. Oh, where's he live? Missouri or Mississippi?
Mississippi, our Mindoro journey, or
Yeah. His one of his daughters is a senior right now.
yeah.
The other
She's
one is
about
like
to be
20 years old,
graduating.
I think. Huh?
She's about to graduate.
Yeah, graduate in like
The oldest one,
4 months or something.
the oldest one, freaking
3 months.
is
4
doing
months,
her.
4 months.
She a doctor.
Yeah, she's
A
in
nurse.
she's going to school still, I think.
Yeah,
She's only like 20 or 21.
but she
Yeah,
got a good job. She got a real good job.
Oh, so she already graduated. Well, if you're going to be a doctor, you got to go to school for like at least 4 years to be a basic doctor.
I think right now she's I don't know if she's a registered nurse.
No,
No,
well, a
she's not a
nurse is
registered
less
nurse
school.
yet, but yeah.
A nurse is less school than a doctor. You only have to go to like half, and I think like 2 years less. Because like for example, if you go to be like a real doctor, I think you got to go at least 6 years.
Oh yeah, doctor,
Cool.
you gotta. But I'm saying like she's up
Vets
there,
too.
you know.
Veterinarians.
She's
My brother dated a veterinarian on and off for like 3 years, and she went to school for 6 years. And then she gets paid like 70%. Veterinarians get paid 70% of what a doctor gets paid, and they have to go to the same amount of school. But she was still making like 130,000 or something a year.
I told Mike, I'm like, Mike, tell your daughter to come to Connecticut to be a nurse. She'll be busting out with 6 figures easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Here you make
easy 6 figures easy. She'll come home with like $150,000 to almost $200,000 easy just from being a nurse.
Yeah, I'm gonna look up
because my girl's aunt that she stayed with, she bringing almost $200,000 a year.
Well, she must be like a nurse at like a specialty hospital or something, or clinic
up in New York.
Because average here is $50 an hour for a nurse.
Look at Connecticut. Put in Connecticut Connecticut registered nurse.
Nurse wages in Connecticut.
Connecticut or New York. Check them too.
No, it's actually cheap. Well, Connecticut registered nurses make an average of $83,000 a year, or $40 per hour. It's less than here because our cost of living is probably about 20-30% more than Connecticut.
Her aunt has been a nurse for a long time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And trust me, I've seen one of the checks.
Yeah.
And she's bringing in bank.
Yeah,
a lot of money.
A lot of people make
it's almost $180,000 a year.
Oh,
okay, $180,000.
Yeah,
she drives from her house in Connecticut to the hospital in New York.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how long is that? Like an hour?
Hell yeah.
Oh, because I know people that make like around like $2,000 a week.
Shit, she bring home more than that.
And then his expenses are only like a third of that. So I'm not gonna say who it is, but yeah, it's a family member. But it's like he makes good money because he's a superintendent for the 5th largest construction company in the world.
Shit.
And then they make I can look it up. It's called SKA, I think is how you spell it, Skanska. It's started in the same company IKEA was started in.
Mm-hmm.
2000. I'm gonna look up 2024 revenue for this fucking company. Let me
Yeah, but
see.
you gotta understand, like it's
Just in
like
the U.S. alone, the company made $8.2 billion in the United States. The company's global, so they made 15.9 billion USD in 2024. The company did. The company makes more than IKEA, and they've only got what, like half a dozen offices or something. Freaking IKEA's got like 450 something stores, and they only make they make less than that.
but I mean, like
Because
my
they're
girl's
making millions of dollars of jobs every time.
man,
$1 million.
I'm like, Jesus Christ,
My
like,
brother works at schools that are like 30, 40, 50, 50, 60 million dollars every like two and a half years. He goes to a new job. And it's just like they're building a high school down by the University of Washington in the university district in Seattle, and it's like a 2-story, maybe like, I don't know what it is, maybe like a couple 100,000 square foot freaking school, or 150,000 square foot school. It's like a big. And then the thing that sucks about I went down there with him one time because he had to stop by to check the job out for a little while on a Saturday, and we were going up to my dad's last year. The day before Father's Day, because I had the day off. We went up there for a while, and he stops there and he goes, I go, where's the places to park for the students and staff? And he goes, I don't know. They're not gonna have very much parking. So I don't know what we're gonna do because it's like the area where people have to park their cars on the street, even for their houses. It's like that kind of neighborhood, and then I go, how do you get the big trucks through here and shit? And he goes, it's hard because there's like a lot of the streets around there have cars on both sides of the street, like parallel parked on both sides of the street. So you can barely get like a flatbed pickup through, or a flatbed like construction, or like a dump truck through there to pour
trust me when
concrete
I
and
tell
shit.
you, man, like it's just doctors and nurses make some serious.
Yeah, but if it's like a general practitioner doctor, it was just like at a regular clinic, they make less than like a neurosurgeon or a heart surgeon or a brain surgeon.
You're working at a clinic, you know what I mean? Like, you'll make money. Don't get
You're
me
probably
wrong.
making 150.
But you're not going to be making,
no.
6.5,
No, you're not making like 250 or 300.
You'll be lucky if you make, 95,000, maybe push, maybe at 100. You know what I'm saying? But if you're in a big hospital like New York or something, you're going to come out with and you've been at that hospital for multiple years.
For like 10 years.
Out there with like 180,000 easy.
Yeah, here's what a neurosurgeon, which is a brain surgeon, they make it. But in Washington State, they make between 283,000 to 453,000 a year.
Yeah, but
someone can make almost $500,000 a year.
But you know why? Because of that brain
is dangerous.
Hell yeah!
One mess up and
you're done.
You can die.
Yeah, exactly.
Like one slight mess up and the person's dead.
They only have to do probably like 5, operations on a brain, maybe a year.
No, they got to do more than that.
Maybe a little bit more, but look,
they probably got to do like
a few. Think about it. It's not every single day.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're coming out with 400,000 a year.
Yeah, if you're getting 283,000 a year, you're making 136 per hour.
Yeah.
So like Dr. Oz still makes probably, he only does neurosurgeon like once a week, and he probably still makes 150 grand, and he's only working like once a week because he doesn't need it, because he has his own products. He has his likeness. He sells. He has his, I don't know if he still has his show, but I think he was an open heart surgeon. I think Dr. Oz, before he did his show like a dozen years ago or whenever that was, 10 years ago.
But you got to understand, if you're with a company for multiple years, that's where it's going to, and their raises are not just like, a $2 raise or a $3 raise. Their freaking raises are like $10-15.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I get a raise of like 60 something cents when I get a raise, but like my brother makes like a few dollar raises every time he gets a raise.
I think my
I
girl's
think
aunt makes like
he gets like $2 or $3 every time.
4% raise of what she makes.
Yeah, I only made like a 3.2% raise,
The one time I got
but
like
then
a
I got another
dollar
like 34 cents on top of that because I've been there a
dollar
long time.
50. I think it was like a $1.50.
Because the people that have been there a really long time, I've been at my job for 13 and a half years almost. So I got a 34 cent like just for being there that long.
Shoot, I used to get 34 cents back in the day.
Yeah. Well, I started making 9.75 at this job. Now I'm up to like 23 something an hour. But minimum wage in my city that I live, that my work's in, they make 28 an hour minimum wage because the cost of living has gone up probably like 10% in the last like year.
Well, here in Connecticut, well, just in my area, minimum wage is like little less than 17 an hour.
Is it? Huh.
Yeah.
Connecticut.
Like
We look up
16
what the overall
something.
minimum wage is.
I think it's like 16.35 or 16.47 an hour.
16.35. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our minimum wage is, I think our minimum wage overall in Washington is a little higher than that because they've raised it like every. They've
Well,
raised
they
it
just
like.
raised it. What, 2 years ago? Last
Oh, they
year?
probably just raised it like 2 months ago.
No, they raised it like last year.
Ours is 16.28 actually, so ours is less than yours now.
See.
So here we go. Was increased to it's 16.66 on January. So our minimum wage is like 31 cents more than yours.
Mm.
And then that's just the average minimum wage, but our like wage in Seattle and Renton and Tukwila, which
Our
are
rents are ridiculous.
yeah.
Just for a 1-bedroom apartment, you're already looking at $2,600 to $2,800.
Yeah. Like studio apartments here in the city I live in are like $1,200 to $1,500 for a studio.
Listen, studio apartment in Connecticut where I live, $1,800, actually $1,700 all the way up to almost $2,000 just for a studio. But here's the kicker: they want you to have first and last month security, right?
Yeah.
In the first month's rent.
Mm-hmm. So that's like that the security deposit's probably $600 or something, $500-600.
Hell no, the security is the same much as the rent. The first and last month's rent plus plus a month's security. That's what it is.
Yeah, I'm looking what it is right here. Average is for a studio apartment is $1,555 on average. New studio, New London, 1,768 plus. New Haven, 1,790 plus per month for that studio. Yeah. Middletown Studios, 1,450 per month. Simsbury, wherever the hell that is in Connecticut, is $2,000 per month for a studio.
Yeah, that's
it's even more than that, and like where my best friend lives.
It's like Simsbury is like 40 minutes away from me.
Okay,
I'm close to New Haven.
So it's like
20 minutes away from New Haven.
So that's probably like 26 miles, 28 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can look up San Diego. That's where my best friend lives. San Diego studio apartments price because they can be a studio ranges from $1,994 to $3,890.
Jesus Christ.
So that's what I'm saying. And my best friend in, I think it was July. It was like July of 2020. I believe it was July 2022. He bought a house. It's on like maybe an eighth of an acre, or if that. It's like probably about a 50 yard by or maybe like a 40 yard by 40 yard lot. And I've seen a picture of it. I've seen like two picture of the inside, picture of the backyard, and it's a 900 square foot house, 3-bedroom, detached 2-car garage, and then it was almost $1 million.
Shit. I'm
And
telling you.
then
Trust
he
me
couldn't
when I
even
tell
afford
you.
it. Like he's a manager at a coffee shop, and she works at the nail salon at Hotel Del Coronado, and he had to have his dad like help him out. Seriously, like
Of course. Just
his
I'm
mom
telling
and
you,
dad gave him some of the
Connecticut,
money. They're paying for
Connecticut
some of
is
his
like
rent
New York.
or his mortgage. Probably paying for like
You know,
20-30% or something or more of his
Connecticut
mortgage.
is literally like New York. They call us the
Yeah,
small New York. You know what I mean?
yeah. You know what place is even more expensive is freaking Hawaii. Oh my
Oh
lord.
yeah, Hawaii is like
But
ridiculous.
Hawaii's like Seattle. Seattle's almost expensive as San Diego or LA, and Hawaii's on average 50% more to live in than Seattle.
Actually, I knew one of my personal friends moved to Hawaii, and all of a sudden he's already back in Connecticut.
Yeah, because some people
So
go
expensive.
they're pricing us out of paradise.
He
Is what they
was
call in
in
Hawaii.
I don't remember where he said he was. I think he said he was in Maui.
The Hapsters lives in Hawaii. She lives in the Waikiki area,
Yeah.
and
But
it's damn
oh,
near expensive. She said.
her husband is set they're set for life.
Yeah, well, and she makes probably like
And she makes
$40
a
an
little bit
hour.
less than him, but
Yeah,
trust me,
they're
they set
probably
for life.
making 250,000, 300,000 a year, probably.
Yeah, probably. I would say probably at least 3. I
Be-
would
Because
probably say at least
because she can go to the
275.
Philippines in 1 year and like 3 times or something. But that's a lot of, you know,
Mhm.
because
But her
it probably
husband,
cost for
look at
how
her
long she
husband.
goes. It probably costs you like $3,000 to go to the Philippines. I mean, I know how much it costs to go to Ireland and Scotland. Probably cost me at least $4,000 with the price of the
Yeah,
tour,
it's about
the
let's see,
hotels, all the food I bought. I was
20
buying
it's
lunch
almost
and dinner
2,600, actually,
most of
it's
the time.
2,800 from, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey to Manila,
Yeah,
okay? That was $2,800 for 2 people round trip.
yeah,
That's not including from Manila to Iloilo.
yeah. It probably cost
That's
me about
another
14,
2 or
1,500.
$300 right there.
Mhm.
So, and that was round trip.
Yeah, and then
You're looking
you
already
got
at more than
$1,000 probably for all
100.
your other expenses at the
Yeah.
1,500.
Oh, I had less than $3,000, and trust me when I tell you, it was gone within that way
I
before
moved
the
in
30
Australia.
days.
But yeah,
You know,
you know about that though is like
hey, made in
Philippines.
Australia. What's going
Philippines is
on?
cheaper to go to than like Ireland and Scotland, probably about 50%. But the thing though is you're still going to spend just for like you're coming from like America and you're going over there, you're going to spend probably at least $1,500 just for the damn coach flight. That's not even business class
We did premium
or
economy.
premium economy.
We did premium economy from Newark to
So did I when I
Singapore.
went to Ireland,
You know what I
Scotland.
mean? So
Mhm.
because you don't have the thing is they don't have premium economy from Singapore to Manila.
Well, how long a flight is that? Like 6, 7 hours,
Shit,
4 hours?
hell no.
Well, no, it's not that far.
Again,
Yeah, he said I spent 4.2K
just
in
from
Bali in
Newark.
10 days, but he lived like a king.
Listen, Brett, from Newark, New Jersey to Singapore was 19 hours and 10 minutes
Just in the air, yeah.
just in the air. That's
It's probably like
crazy.
25,
Okay.
28
Then
hours
we're
total.
looking at another 4 hours from Singapore to Manila. Then on top of that, there's another hour from Manila to Iloilo.
Oh yeah,
That's
because
not
you got
even,
to take a little small plane,
and then we got to take like a medium-sized plane,
which is like a
right? That
737.
it's really tight. And then we have a 2 to 3 hour drive in a van from Iloilo to my girl's
Yeah,
house.
you know why that is?
Oh,
Because every place you want to go
damn,
to is all islands.
4.2K.
All
Shit, I
islands.
ain't
Either you got to take
going
a
there.
boat for like 3 or 4 hours. You got to fly like in like 45 minutes, an hour, hour and a half.
Yeah, it was like an hour, It was an hour from Manila
Mhm.
to Iloilo.
Yeah, because like I know someone who lives in the UK that I'm actually good friends with, Chatterbox Mumsy. I know her husband and her son too. I talked to her on video chats and stuff, and I talked to her husband sometimes and her son. And she um lives in the UK, but it's only an hour flight to Scotland for her, so she can go there like in the evening and then come back like on a Sunday evening and spend 2 days there and have a ball. She'd go to like Edinburgh or Glasgow. Well, one's like another 5 or 10 minute flight, but to get to Edinburgh, it's like an hour is all it is.
Yeah,
But
but
like
it
for
was
me to get
crazy.
to
I
Edinburgh, I had
spent
to go to
just
Heathrow
for
and
my
then
birthday, just for my birthday, Brett. You know how much I spent just on the goddamn pig?
a lot.
Damn near like I think it was like $500 or $600,
Yeah.
maybe even more, just for the pig. That's just for the pig. That's not
Yeah.
including.
Well, they go by weight.
Hell yeah, it was 55 kilos,
So
100
that's
pounds.
what? How many pounds? It's a small pig.
That's a big ass pig. 100
What is
pounds.
it?
It was like, yeah, 55 kilos.
55 kilograms to, well, if it's 55, that would be 120. That is a medium sized pig.
Yeah, it's a medium sized pig. I'll post a video or I'll send you a picture of it. I'm telling
Okay.
you, she was a good size.
I know some
She
people
was
raise pigs
delicious. She
in the
was
Philippines.
delicious. Oh my god, everybody fucked that pig up.
Yeah, no, I know someone who raises pigs. She has like she's had pig babies a couple times.
Mm.
Her
But see,
since she lives in the Philippines.
now in the Philippines, it's hard to get a pig. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's hard.
because what it
Hey,
is,
blessed life.
they need more people to raise them. To
Well, because they were what happened in over there in the Philippines was all right, blessed life. What happened was they got sick.
oh, they
So
got the
they had to
swine flu.
kill a whole bunch
Something.
of pigs.
Was it the swine flu?
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, because
So
that's the main disease pigs get
yeah,
is
like
swine flu.
Iloilo,
They get some
what?
other ones once
Oh
in a
my
while.
god. Even in my girls, like on that island itself, it was so hard to find a pig,
Hmm.
you know?
Get a beach hotel. Yeah, that's expensive. You probably spend at least 3-4 grand
I'm
for one person.
just for a beach at a hotel around it's expensive. And
Bali's expensive.
I don't stay in the Philippines for like one
That's
or
where a
two
lot of the
days or a
celebrities
week.
go and live it
I
up.
stay in the Philippines for a month,
Hmm.
So
He'd only be able to stay there probably for 2 weeks, and it probably costs him as much as it costs him in a month in the
hell
Philippines.
yeah.
Indonesia just alone is like
We
30,
had to stay
40%
in a
more
hotel, a
from what I've
small
heard.
hotel, because our room our room that my girl built for us at her mom's house is a 20 by 20. In that room with two fans wasn't working. Like it
Yeah.
was hot. So we just stayed at a hotel for a night and it cost,
Hotels have air
I
conditioning.
think it cost almost $20.
Yeah, one of those ductless ones, probably.
Yeah, it was like right down the street, little.
Yeah,
I think it had like
they have those
six
ductless ones that
rooms or
vent straight
something.
out to the outside,
You know
and
what I
they're
mean? Yeah,
above the
it was
window or below
nothing
the window.
special. It was like not even it was like my size of my room, just
Yeah.
with a bathroom as well. You know what I mean? Like, and it cost, yeah, it cost about like $20 just for one night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said, "Oh, they're $80 a night. That's still more than the Philippines.
Yeah.
Even
That's
for
still
like a
more.
4-star, you'd probably pay $40, $45, $50 in the
There was
Philippines."
one hotel
Some
that
people that went there
I
and told me
thought
the
we were gonna
price.
stay at, and that was gonna be 200 and something dollars for the hotel we stayed in before COVID. The first time I went to the Philippines, we spent 200. I think it was like $260 for 19 days.
That's cheap.
Yeah, it was cheap for that because it was a
Like
house,
$20
it was an
a night,
apartment.
or it's not even that. It's like
So
$10
that
a
was a
night.
two-bedroom. That was
$15.
a two-bedroom, one bathroom, a little kitchen, little living room.
Oh,
That
that's
was
like an
it.
Airbnb.
Yeah, it was almost like Airbnb. You know what I
It's
mean?
like a small, like it's just
It
like a
was a
small
small
house.
apartment, so
Oh,
it
so
was
yeah,
it was
oh,
nice.
it's an apartment. Okay,
Yeah, it was an apartment,
yeah,
and
that's what people
it
do.
was
They rent
perfect.
their condos out
Yeah, it
when they're
was
not using
nice,
them. They go to
but
another country.
my girl spent, didn't tell me. She was like, "Oh,
For
there's,
maybe
a
2 months out of the
special.
year,
I
and
got
they
a
bring
big
them out.
surprise for you." Okay, whatever. We get to, this time, 2024, we went to, April of 2024, we went to the Philippines.
Yeah,
And, everybody's taking everything out of the van because we had to go to the mall, get a mattress for the bed, yada, 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 pillows, this, that, and the third. And I'm like, why are you taking everything out of the van? We got to go back. We got to go to the apartment. And she's like, everybody's bringing everything to this room. The room is like a 20 by 20. Okay. And I'm like looking around. I
that's the
see,
size of my whole apartment, a 20 by 20 foot.
yeah. So all of a sudden I'm
I live
looking
in a
around.
small
I'm like, what the
studio,
hell is going on? She goes,
not a super
surprise. This
small,
is
but
your birthday gift from me.
hmm
What? They brought the refrigerator
yeah,
in there. And I was like, oh my God. But
that's
yeah,
cheap though, because he's talking like he's saying, "Oh, Bali's cheap." I go, "Fucking Bali would be twice as much to go
Bali,
to,
I
and
think would
even
probably,
to go to Manila and stay in a 3-star hotel." A
Bali
4-star,
is
it'd be like
still
about twice as
80.
much money to go to Bali, at least. Like I can tell you, when I was in Ireland and Scotland, we stayed in. We did one of those tours, but all the hotels and everything were included. But they were 4-star fucking hotels, and they were 200 and like I looked at it. One was like 300 and like I
Oh,
think
wow.
$20 or $30 a night. The other ones were like 350 or like no 250 or something a night because we stayed in two newer ones in Dublin. We stayed for 4 nights in Dublin, two extra nights before the tour started. And then we stayed in Edinburgh, and those are high dollar, like newer hotels, and they're 4-star with like 4-star cuisine. And one of them was like
Mm.
$330 a night or something like that. No joke. And it is
Yeah, there's
and
no there. Trust
and
me,
going to like
you
Europe
wouldn't
is not
even want to
cheap.
be in the water in I mean,
I spent at
there's
least
certain
four.
parts of Manila that you would like, you know what I mean? Because of the cold springs and then the hot springs.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
I would probably
you ain't
like
surfing there.
Baguio better than all of them because it's not super hot in the summer. It's not quite as hot in the summer.
Listen,
Still humid.
the
It's only like
Philippines
80
for the
degrees or
summer
85 instead of
was
85,
shocking.
90, 95.
April and May is like summer in the Philippines.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I tell you, if you're in the sun if the sun hits your skin, not even a minute, you're already feeling your skin burning.
Yeah.
Just in those 2 months. And I was always trying to be in the shade. I had sunburn, um, you name it. It happened to me with my trip that I just went to.
hmm
I'm telling you, that sun was,
Yeah, they're surfing in the Philippines. I just looked it up. He's in it's Surigao, Baler, and Pagud. Yep, there's like 3 places to surf, and it says the best time to surf is from August to November, where the winds and swells are best for surfing. And I'm looking at pictures of the guy surfing like a 7, 8, 9 foot wave.
yeah,
It's
but
just not
I mean,
small
like
surf.
when I tell you
It's Surigao.
April and May, because I was going to see Blessed Life, I was supposed to meet her,
hmm
but where we stayed in Manila, Columba, okay,
Yeah,
um, so from Columba to Mall of Asia would have taken us like 6 to 7 hours probably,
yeah. Well, because all the traffic too.
just because of the traffic.
Because
And
freaking
plus,
Manila is the most
where
crowded
her
city in
aunt
the
lives
world,
in Columba,
I think.
just from
Right
where
up
they
there with
used to
India.
live, right?
Like,
So where they used to live was like right down
mm-hmm.
the street. That's where the buses would pick up people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So from that spot to where they live now is like almost an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's traffic. Most of that would be traffic
Yeah.
because they live up on one of the mountains over there.
Mm-hmm. Most densely populated city in the world is Manila.
Oh, Manila is crazy.
The one that has the most people is Tokyo, but Tokyo is also like three 3 or 4 times the size of, or even more than that. Because Manila, I live in. You can look up Kent, Washington. Kent, Washington is probably about like 10 or 20% bigger than Manila, and Kent only has like 130, I think like 134,000 or something
Oh,
like
trust
that.
me, you know,
Manila has like
Australia,
1.1 million people.
Australia, trust me, the Philippine people are great people. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like a lot of them are really nice people. Um,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? Like when they are together, they're going to be loud. They're going to have a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes
And
you want to be quiet though, because I heard people like live in the Philippines. They go, "Man, my neighbors like up late at night singing
oh, of
karaoke," and I'm like,
course,
"I want to be able to sleep."
yes. There's Muslims too.
Catholics and Christians, oh,
They got
yeah, a little
Muslims,
bit. Well, there's Muslims all over
not
the
as
world.
much as Catholics and Christians, but
No, mostly
there's
Catholic. The
yeah,
Philippines.
mostly
You
Catholic
can look
and
it up. It's mostly Catholic. Probably 80% Catholic or something like that is what I looked up
but
the last time. But this one
trust me
though,
when I tell you,
here's a crazy stat.
Australia, when like where my girls,
Australia is cool.
family lives, you know,
Mhm.
it's
Australia is the least populated country in the
it's
world.
kind of quiet, you know what I mean? But our room is in the back of the house. So
Hmm.
we don't really hear, much.
Yeah,
But trust me, when it's a party,
you're gonna hear it.
you're gonna hear it.
They're gonna be singing
You know
karaoke
what I
super
mean?
loud, and they're gonna be like
Listen,
laughing and
I got videos,
giggling and talking
okay? I
really
got
loud.
videos of karaoke being inside the house where we were staying,
I
okay?
can,
And then people were coming over. We didn't stop until probably like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning,
yeah.
3 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
But
So,
most of those people don't have to get up and go to a job.
yeah, I mean,
So they're like, well, what do we?
so even if
They're
we
either
go
like
to the next door
selling
neighbors,
pigs or selling livestock, or
oh yeah,
like
like we went to
selling street food,
where did we go? We were supposed to go somewhere, we didn't go.
or like their business is just down the road and they can open it whenever they want,
Like
or they
when
business in their
when
house.
we even for my birthday, okay? This is a true story. For my birthday, I'm thinking that it is going to be only immediate family. Her mom, her brothers, the kids, and a few other people. I was thinking maybe like 15, 20 people. Shit. Man, there was probably about like
Mhm.
30, maybe 40. Okay. We had karaoke. We had so much beer. I had like
Red
six
Horse in San
cases. I
Miguel.
think I had like 6 cases of beer that were gone
Jesus
within
Christ.
no time.
Yeah. And then they probably have the basic staples are like lumpia,
No,
pancit.
they had everything. There was so much
Um,
food.
what's
Listen,
another thing they do? Like
when I
lechon,
tell you, bro, when I
most
tell
parties.
you the only thing I
Even
was
on
worried
video, they
about
have them.
was the pig.
Yeah, lechon.
Okay. That was it. My girl gave me a plate. It had the tail in the air. And some of the
The
body.
tail. Ugh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't eat the tail.
I went to
More the
that
ear.
pig. I went to that pig 3 times, okay, and had nothing else. I had beer and my pig, and that was it. I didn't even have time for cake. I was already passed out by like 10, 11 o'clock. People were still there at like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Hmm.
I was done. I
Yeah,
was
so
messed up.
some go even later than that. Some go to like
Oh
middle of the
yeah.
morning.
I'm telling you, I was done. And then I was like, when I woke up that morning, May 2nd, I was like, oh man, I want some cake. I want some leftover. There was no cake, no pig, no nothing. It was
Mhm.
gone.
Yeah,
Gone. Red Horse. I had 6 cases of Red Horse. Let's see, 6 cases of Red Horse, 2 or 3 cases of
you didn't
San
drink them
Miguel
all.
Lights. I had like 2 or 3 bottles of Tanduay, 2 or 3 bottles of Emperador.
Yeah, Emperador, yeah, and they also have the Ginebra gins popular too.
Oh yeah, I mean like
They're the little bottles you can buy them at Sorry stores. The
yeah.
little 375 milliliter bottles. I know Filipinos that sell them on. They stream from their Sorry store and they sell them. The little. They're like the
Oh,
little narrow.
my
The little
girl's
bottles. They're like that
sister-in-law
big,
has
and
yeah.
they're like the
My
narrow
girl's
ones.
sister-in-law has
They're like
a
an inch
story store.
thick.
You know what I mean?
About like
Trust
60
me,
feet tall.
Australia, I was done.
Yeah.
I probably
Hmm.
had like 3 or 4 red horses, half a bottle of Tanduay.
You would already be drunk on a half a bottle of Tanduay. Fuck.
Yeah, I was
And
already
that's like 30% or 40% alcohol.
hell no, that's more than that. That's almost like 100%.
No, it's not that tan.
Yes.
Do I?
Tanduay is like 90% proof, 100 proof in the
I'm a
Philippines.
punter proof, but that's not the alcohol content.
That is the alcohol
80,
content.
80 proof. No, 80 proof is 40% alcohol.
Oh well,
So
but
so
I'm
so
saying,
it's the
trust me.
same as basic average rums. Most rums are 40%, but still after like 3 shots, you'd already be buzzed. 3, 4 shots, you'd already be
No,
buzzed.
3 or 4 shots, it didn't do shit to me. I did a half a bottle of Tanduay by myself.
Well, how many shots in a half a bottle? 6, 7.
Shit, more than that. I
Because
think I had
well, an
probably like
average
10.
size shot is the standard size shot is 1.5 ounces.
Oh,
I've looked all this shit up.
I was doing gulps.
It's just like the little shot glasses that are about
No,
that tall. They're like 1.5
I
ounces.
was doing doubles. I was doing the double shots. Here, watch. I'll show you one of my double shots.
Yeah, but if you're doing that, here's a dumb thing about it, though is you go to a bar, people do the double shots. They go, why don't you just get a single? And the bartender should be selling singles because singles you actually make a tiny bit more money if you buy a single drink than a double. A double you'll pay a little bit more, maybe like 20-30% more. But the single shot like drinks are actually more.
This is
If they
one of
bought
my
1 or 2 or 3 more, it'd be more than what it would cost to get a double.
well. This is the like a single shot right here.
Yeah, that's like 1.5 ounces.
Okay, so a double shot.
Ones that are like 2.5
So
inches
you're
tall.
thinking 2 of these,
Yeah.
with no problem for me.
Well, kind of speaking of that, did you ever see that funny video that Arnold Schwarzenegger did where he's making a protein drink and he puts like cherry juice and he puts a whole banana in it and then he adds probably like this 1 or 2 ounce packet of this protein mix in there and then he goes, how do I get it into my bloodstream really fast?
Listen, I'm
I
telling
add
you.
schnapps. He goes, I add schnapps, and he goes, ha 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 ha. He laughs all funny, and he pours like about 5 shots worth of the freaking schnapps in there, which is like 20 or 30% alcohol, and he goes, and then he drinks it. That's what he makes for his protein drinks. So it gets into his bloodstream faster because
But
of the
trust me
alcohol.
when I tell you,
Well,
I'm
it's a
telling
funny
you,
video.
I was done. My girl was like, I didn't even tell I didn't tell anybody bye. I don't remember saying bye to nobody. I went straight in the room. I don't even remember how I got in the room.
Yeah.
That's how bad I was.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, honestly, what I drank, we'll say, was probably about, like all this, probably even more. You know what I mean? Like, and I was done. Even I have a video that I'll post on here. You'll see me talking, and I was already feeling it because I was already done.
Wow.
Like I was going hardcore. Even when we did like videoke and all them, like the next day or the day after, we were still, the videoke was still at the house for like 4 days. And we were drinking. I was still drinking.
Yeah.
Like we were going hard. I was going hard. But that's how it goes. Oh, like there was a few people. There was a lot of people with, scooters and mopeds and regular vehicles. And I was like, Jesus Christ. I'm like, what the hell? All these people? I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I wasn't expecting it. You know what I mean? I'm thinking maybe like 20 people, but everybody was coming. But I didn't care because I haven't had a birthday. God's honest truth. I haven't had a birthday celebration since I was 15 years old.
Mhm.
Okay. So this was a big thing for me to have a birthday celebration in the Philippines. That's what I always wanted. My birthday in the Philippines. I
Mhm.
wanted it to happen in the Philippines. When it happened and found out it was going to happen in
Yeah.
2024, I was like happy as pig shit.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like literally. I didn't care how much I was spending. I just didn't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't know they had a cake already. I didn't know people were bringing food. I was like, where the hell is all this food coming from? What the hell? What are they? Like her brothers, my girl's brothers were cooking. We had the person, um, like three guys in, prepping for the pig, for the lechon. And I even have a picture of the guy. Okay. True story. I got a picture of the guy standing right at the pig, about to smack it over the head with a big board. And I didn't even know I caught that picture. Right. So all of a sudden I'm like this. All of a sudden you hear boom. You see that? Yeah. Yeah, I picked the pig. After my girl paid for it, she was like, which pig do you want, babe? Which one you I was like, I want that one right there. Trust. I
Mhm.
picked the pig out and everything. And I was the only American in that area picking out a pig. We had like a 30, uh, it was like a 30 to almost, yeah, like a 30-minute to a 40-minute drive on a scooter to the spot to get the pig and then put the pig in the tricycle, tie it down, and drive it to the house. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I actually caught the picture because I was on the street and I took the picture. And all of a sudden, right after I took the picture, I heard,
You
and
know the
I was like, what the hell is that? And all of a sudden, you see the pig on the ground, knocked out, and then all of a sudden, he stabbed it in his throat,
yeah.
gutted
They
it.
keep them whole, of course. They just keep them whole with the head on, and they
Yeah,
usually put like
everything.
an
Listen,
apple in the mouth.
beautiful. When I
Mhm.
tell you that pig, that lechon was beautifully
I've had
prepped.
a roasted pig before. It was
Oh my
roasted on like
God!
a it was
When
roasted on
when I tell
a
you,
giant like barbecue.
oh my God, they put the little pit right in the yard.
Yeah.
Right, they did the little pit with wood. They were burning the wood. A little bit of the charcoal.
Sometimes they use a lot of times they use charcoal.
Unbelievable.
They just
Unbelievable.
make like a concrete like block or like rock pit, and then they put like maybe a bag of one of those like 20-pound bags of charcoal or 40 pounds bag of
The
charcoal down, and then
charcoal that they have, it's
yeah,
just from
and then they
wood.
go
You know what I
then
mean?
they
It's
put
dried out wood. Yeah.
the homemade rotisserie where the guy had to sit there for like for like 4 hours
The
cranking
guy
it like
was there
this.
for like
And then they stop and then
3 or 4 hours.
they go and do it again. Yeah, that's what I mean. I've
Yeah.
seen people do it on videos.
I
There's
even
a
had them listen, I even invited
the
them
pigs are like
because
2 foot long
shit.
or something.
They had
2 foot long.
they had no hollow blocks. They just had a piece of wood at one end or a piece of metal. I think it was a piece of wood at one end with a V, the poles going right through the
Yeah.
prig, and then they were just doing like this
Mhm.
manually with
I'm like,
charcoal on
that's too
both
much damn
sides,
work, man.
and that was it.
Yeah.
And there was no when I tell you they cooked it phenomenally. Oh my
Yeah.
God, that damn thing was so good.
Mhm.
And then on top of it,
I like smoked meat the best. If you're really gonna do
listen,
it, smoke
it
it.
was damn near close to being smoked That pig
Mhm.
was perfect.
I've
Brett,
had smoked pig
I'll
before.
I'll even
Yeah.
show you the pictures, Brett.
Mhm.
Like
I had one
that.
at a fair
Oh my
one time.
god, it was
We were
actually I
special
don't know how.
guests of the thing because it
I
was a
wonder if I could
4-H pig roast. But the funny thing is, the kids
find
was
it.
it was my cousin, one of my cousins, when he was like in high school. He was like 17 or 18. He did 4-H or whatever. And then the crazy thing is, they were selling their pigs, and the kids were all upset that their pigs were going. A lot of the kids, and then maybe like 20 minutes, half hour after the thing got over, we went over and had a pig roast, and they had probably like a 80-pound, 90-pound pig or something, and it was like smoked on a barbecue.
Oh,
Like a
I'm telling
big,
you. Let
like
me see if
like one of those big barrel. I think it was like a big barrel barbecue. Like a 3-foot long barbecue or something.
I'll show you. Let me see if I could find my pig.
It's made out of like a giant, like
That's the
you
old.
can make those. You can make them out like a 50-gallon drum, and they're pretty easy to make, those barbecues. If you're just going to use wood or charcoal, and then you can use wood to smoke. You put wood on one side of the unit. If you're going to do like that, you just put like some sticks or some little like chopped up logs on one side if it's a big one, and then you just
Let's
put the
see if
charcoal in there, and you do indirect. You put the charcoal like to one side, and then if you want to cook
old
slow.
picture.
But the best way to do it is if you're going to smoke anything, buy a pellet grill. They're the easiest to use, and they cook things amazing. And you can get one that'll do a half a pig, a whole pig. You can get ones that'll do probably like half a dozen pigs on them. The giant one for parties that'll serve like thousands of people. Because they make those big pull behind pellet smokers too. You can rent them. I know someone who rented one for a wedding I was at. They rented one, and it was like probably like, I don't know, $1,000 to rent it or something
Oh, here's my pig.
for the day.
Okay, how can I
And it would cook enough food for probably 1,000 people.
show you?
It was about 6 probably. Probably about 6 large size like portable Traegers that you could just pull on the ground. It's probably like about 6 of those.
I'm trying to see how I could
Share your screen.
yeah, that's what I'm trying to
Gotta
figure
go down to
out.
present. Gotta go down to present. Then you gotta go to share screen. And then you gotta go entire screen on the right after the shared screen menu pops up, and then you click on it, and then you click on the image.
Wait, hold on.
And click share.
So we'll do this way, and then you said present.
Yep. And then you go to share screen on the bottom it's like a screen with a little arrow pointing up.
Okay, here we go. Watch.
And then you go to entire screen, and then you go to and you click on the image that says, and then it'll show
look at
blue box.
There's the picture.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
There's the guy with the board.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God. Okay.
The pig looks weird. It looks like it's alive still.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive. Okay. He's alive then, yeah.
Yeah.
But minutes later he's dead.
Oh yeah. Okay, let me.
Well, they changed it around a little bit. You can share like PDF files now and all kinds of other shit. It's because they update this thing like every few months. StreamYard.
Present.
But StreamYard's gotten more expensive. The basic paid tier is $44.99 now.
Yeah, I see that
per month, and then they give you 1080p video, but that's the only thing they upgraded. Which they went $20 more, and all they give you is 1080p video. Because so if Jay's streaming on here, or I'm on here, our video would be clearer, or you can share video that would be in 1080. But that's the only difference they made, and they charge you $20 more. What a rip! People are going to like EveMix and Restream that are like cheaper because of it. I know a lot of people have switched to other streaming platforms.
I'll do this picture, this one. See if it's going to load up.
Yep.
That's how they have it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's a standard how you roast a pig on a spit. Yeah. And that's charcoal.
Yeah, I got the free version. I don't waste my time with,
Probably about
trust me,
120-pound bag of charcoal, probably.
Yeah, it's only a one bag.
The bags that are like 2 feet long, whatever they are. The standard Kingsford charcoal in the United States would be about one bag of those. Normally, if you do a little like a small charcoal barbecue, you're cooking, you can cook up to like 6 people or 8 people on. You use like maybe a quarter of a bag. You use like probably about, you know,
And I'll show you one more of it being, still
1
fresh.
gallon or something of charcoal. Because my brother has a charcoal barbecue, 2 pellet grills, and a gas one. I've used the charcoal one a couple times. I cooked some baby back ribs on it. It turned out really good.
Here, I'll show you a place that I went to.
Something else on it, chicken or something, or I don't remember.
This was another place I went to.
I think I've seen that before on someone's video or picture or something.
Yeah,
It was like the little like dock around the swimming hole.
We went the last one because the grill was right over there, and the water is like clear.
Yeah, it's kind of like a greenish blue.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I'll show you another.
That's the way Hawaii is too. Hawaii's got water like that, but here our water is like cloudy.
Yeah,
off of our coast. Same with San Diego. The water is kind of dark and cloudy, a little bit cloudy.
I'll show you a few more pictures of
because I've been in Mission Bay, actually, the water, and it's warm. It's probably about 10 degrees warmer than our ocean, but it's still not the warmest.
Where's my pig?
Mission Bay is in San Diego. It's like mid San Diego, I think, on the coast. Mission Bay is a pretty nice beach, but I'm not big on to go to the beaches though.
This
I'd
is
rather go to the
people.
Yeah, that's like 40 people, probably 30, 40.
Yeah. And there were still more people coming.
Yeah.
But
you want to hear a crazy stat? We're talking about like population for every where does it go? I lost it, but it's like 100 in Manila, every square mile has 119,000 people in it on average per square mile in Manila. That's why Manila is the most densely populated. I watch videos and I go, oh my God, there's like thousands of people. There's like hundreds of cars.
That's my pig right there.
In like a mile long stretch. There's like hundreds of cars. Yep.
Good size pig.
That's like a medium sized pig.
Yeah.
Probably. I've seen pigs 3 times that size though before.
Oh yeah. But
if you all fair, it's our local big fair. I saw one that was like 2.5 times what I weigh, and I weigh 176 pounds, or 176, 178 pounds. I'm like, oh my Lord. The pig was like 300 pounds at least, 300, maybe 350. It gave birth to babies, but yeah, it was a big ass motherfucking pig. It was like
we had a gathering
at least
at the beach.
But
we had a lot of people. There's my girl right there. That's all the family. But there was water,
30 yards, 40 yards.
Yeah. And we're only like not even 10 minutes from the beach.
Yeah, I like if I was going to choose to go to like any country, I like either the city or the mountains. The mountains. I like the mountains too.
They was not letting me do anything. They never let me do anything in the Philippines. Oh, I'll show you a picture.
Well, because they want to do it for you, because they want to be like the hospitality, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, you go, I want to try it. I've never done it before. Can I try it? You could ask them to experience something.
They were not having me do anything.
In other countries, they show you how to do it.
No, not me. They ain't letting me. This is New York.
And New York's kind of I don't know, man. New York kind of looks kind of cool with all the flashing lights and shit, but I'm like, I have no desire to go to New York.
New York is crazy.
Yeah, that's what I mean. New York's like loud cars honking their horns and shit.
They're technically not even supposed to honk their horns.
I've heard of like my brother called me there. I'm saying I couldn't barely hear him because I hear the taxis and then the loud noises around. Because New York is like a lot of the places are still open 24 hours.
I'll show you
they're at least open till like 12, 1, 2 in the morning. Because even in like Hollywood Boulevard, I know 2 people that stream from Hollywood Boulevard on YouTube. I met them in real life, and they actually they have a Taco Bell cantina. They have a Taco Bell where they serve alcohol in Hollywood.
Here's a picture. Here's a picture.
They
You can
serve
probably
mixed
tell
drinks and
that I'm
beer.
already shit
Serve a
faced
few mixed drinks and some beer.
in this picture. You could already tell that I was already drunk.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah, that's a good picture though. It's
Yeah.
clear. Well, what would you take that on an iPhone?
Don't insult me, Brett.
Samsung S25. Well, they just came out with the
20,
S25.
24. 22, matter of fact.
Okay, they just came out with the 25. You better upgrade. I was kidding.
No. Nope.
The camera's like it's probably not even that much different.
No, it's not. I'll show
They
you.
just maybe change the dimensions of it slightly and the way it looks a little bit, but
This is the guys, our drinking table.
oh yeah. The one guy's got like weird facial hair, no offense.
Yeah.
He's
That's
got
my
the weird like
the one that's
little like
standing-
landing strip on his chin almost.
Yeah, that's her brother. Yep.
It's like what a woman would put on her private parts sometimes. That's on his face.
Yeah, that's her brother.
No offense to the guy, but that's what it looks like to me. Well, the landing strip kind of.
I got a one too. Somewhat. I shaved it. Let's see what else.
I have a tiny bit of facial. I haven't shaved for like 3 or 4 days, but it's maybe like an eighth of an inch or like 3 or 4 millimeters. Yeah, I can grow a beard really well. I started getting facial hair when I was like 12.
Where is it?
I know a lot of Filipinos don't have much hair. That's surprising to see a Filipino with facial hair too. Most of them don't have facial hair.
Here's my
From what I've seen on videos and
guy
stuff.
now he's a good friend. He's a decorator. He decorated
Oh,
did
he's an
my
interior decorator.
decorations. He did an amazing job with my decorations,
Hmm. So that's what he does for his job.
Yeah, he's a decorator for
Oh,
parties
okay.
and stuff.
Oh, okay,
doesn't-
party. Oh, he's like a
Yeah,
party.
parties. Yeah,
What they call those people?
party decorator.
Party coordinator.
Yeah, almost.
But they said they you go, I want this for my party, and they set it all up so you don't have to spend like an hour and a half doing it, or 2 hours or whatever it is. If it's a big
Oh.
party,
Yeah, he did an amazing job for my party.
probably does a couple parties a day, probably.
Well, probably.
Maybe or like a party multiple times a week or something. I don't know. Because there are people that do that here that are party coordinators. They make
Well,
they
see,
pretty good money.
it's different from here in over there. It's real different. And then we were sitting in the back, at the house one day. Where the hell were we? Oh, because my where we stay at, they got ducks, they got chickens, and
Yeah, I know someone who has like all that shit. She has probably like 5 or 6 different animals, like JB, or JB vlog. She hasn't been doing YouTube that much lately, probably in the last like month and a half, 2 months. But she has like, I think she has ducks, she has rabbits, she has chickens, and she has something. I think 1 or 2 other things too. And we're pretty sure.
this is me in New Jersey, getting ready to go to on the airplane. I was already
you're drinking a mixed drink
early in
already.
the morning, already drinking.
Yep. Well, because
On the plane.
airports have multiple bars in them.
Yeah.
Almost every airport, like our airport, probably has like 3 or 4 bars, and almost every restaurant you can get alcohol, like at least beer or wine.
We sat there for probably we were still, everybody was still, just getting on the airplane,
Mhm.
getting situated. And the lady was like, "Do you want anything to drink?" And I'm like, "Sure. Okay."
Yeah, but the drinks are like the drinks are probably like 50% more than what they are if you went to a regular bar. Like the airport charges you way more.
Oh yeah.
I think it was like 14. Well, I don't know what it was. It was like last time I went to our airport. I think it was like $18 for like a little flatbread pizza, and it was like however big it is. It's like it was like maybe like that long, and
And
then it
then
was like
there's
$18. Should it
this
would have
is
been
my
probably
one of my friends, his
10
boat.
$12 somewhere else.
This is my friend's boat, his fishing boat.
Yep,
And he
and then
took
they're
us
outriggers.
and he took us out for a ride to
They're
you
skinny,
know,
whatever, 2.5
yeah.
feet wide. Yeah,
So it was
they use outriggers like like a lot of the Asian countries. They use outriggers for fishing boats instead of like a regular boat like we have. It has like a V hole or a catamaran. Outriggers stabilize the boat so it doesn't tip
yeah,
over
I
in
mean,
waves.
over there they use
So,
bamboos and you know what I mean?
yeah,
Uh,
light wood. Yeah. Hmm?
I'll show you.
Outriggers are big in Hawaii too, but most people use them for a lot of people use them for racing, but they have outriggers too. They only have an outrigger on one side in
There
Hawaii.
is
Like a lot of Asia uses the same style, really similar style boats, like in Vietnam, and
God's
you see them on
house.
videos.
Here, I'll show you Singapore real fast.
I got off the plane in Bali after a bottle of scotch. Airport security, yeah. I've seen
Oh yeah.
I've seen people wasted. There was like 2 guys when we flew from where were we going? I think we flew from Heathrow to Ireland, I think it was, but there was guys that were sitting behind me on the or what was it, my dad? There was like people sitting like 1 or 2 rows or something. Sitting behind. Yeah, I was sitting behind my dad or something, and then they were loud the whole freaking flight. They were like, oh, they were just super loud. They must have been drinking, but they were straight on like they're either Scottish or Irish. They had like really deep accents, so they even I couldn't even understand what they were saying. Like half what they were saying, I couldn't understand it.
Okay, here's
They
another
were
picture of
buzzed, anyways.
Singapore. That's
Mhm.
that's a hotel.
That's weird.
That's actually they created the ship on top of that as well.
Huh. So
And
it's okay. Can you go on the ship on top?
the people that are you see the 3 stacks that are underneath it, right? Those
Yeah.
are where all the rooms are. Okay. So when you get up to the top,
Hmm.
you just walk that.
Yeah.
We couldn't because we didn't have a room there. But if you have a room there, you could be up there walking around and relaxing. And then underneath on the bottom, where you see like looks like the shell, and then it has the 3
3 other
buildings.
buildings, whatever they are.
Okay, that's the mall.
Oh, okay.
The mall is huge.
Yeah. Where are the people? We can't even.
Oh, the people there's
Can't even
people up there up on the top of the ship, and I couldn't even
you could have probably
I couldn't
zoomed
even see
in.
them. I could see them moving, but
You you could have probably zoomed in to get them better a little bit, like zoomed in
no, oh no,
50%.
I couldn't even. It was impossible,
Hmm.
literally. Um, let's see. I'll show you.
I can show you a photo album. I got a photo album that my stepmom made me of Ireland and Scotland. If you want to see it,
This is in the Singapore.
closet.
This is in the Singapore airport. Like, it's a waterfall, and it goes down into like a big pond. Like,
I'll show you if you want to see some. If you want to see some Ireland and Scotland, I got a whole photo album of probably
Well, I'm
like
about to get off pretty soon because it's
20
already
pages.
10:50.
My goodness, like yeah,
I'll do it next time.
show you really
And I'll show
fast.
you
Right,
like
right
one more.
here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there's like tons of pictures. The whole photo album she had made because she likes doing that kind of stuff. And there's like boats and that's like double. We went to the right there is me and my dad standing in front of the Jameson, or we're like in the Jameson distillery. We went there to check it out, even though we don't really drink whiskey. It was something we
This
got to
is
do. One of their
right
landmarks.
there, right, is where the buses come to that was going to pick us up in this area. And from here to up where that mountain is, there's one of those mountains is like almost 2 hours, hour and a half. It took us to get from up on top of the mountain to over here where that Jeep thing is. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
I'll show you one more, and then
we went to Limerick even.
Let's see.
Yeah, all the cities we went to were Dublin.
Oh, here's inside the mall. I'll let you see the inside of the mall.
Killarney, Waterford, Traymore.
There's the inside of the mall, Brett.
Yeah, that's a big mall. Well, what is it?
3 floors.
3 floors.
In certain areas.
What was that restaurant?
Yeah.
Putien.
Mm-hmm. The food court is down where you see Starbucks, and it goes like in down like in a circle. See the writing. It's crazy. That mall was huge.
Yeah.
Just from where we were standing to the back of the, at the other end of the mall, took us almost like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, Jesus Christ, it's taking us so long to get to the mall.
Yeah. I can show you like all the cities we went to were Dublin.
Yeah.
On the trip to Ireland,
the power lines and everything in the Philippines are crazy.
First page of Dublin. And that's the River Laffey, the Harp Bridge. Is the bridge that looks like a harp right there. You can see that. And then the Spencer Hotel is what we stayed in for 4 nights. And we went to the Immigration Museum. It's like the History and Immigration Museum. That's my dad right there. That's my dad. That's my stepmom. I went with them because they're getting old and they're not getting around as good as they used. They're both in their 75. And then there's a cool building in Dublin in the industrial district. It's like I don't know what they call it. And then there's like the Jameson distillery. To show you really fast, there's other parts of Dublin. And then it goes into Killarney. We went to with a castle. I went on the castle. I didn't take the tour because it was like $20-something.
Wow.
That was my favorite meal I had on the whole trip. It was like deconstructed beef and Guinness pie. It was marinated in Guinness, and that was a puff pastry. It was so good. Had a little bit of root vegetables in it. Killarney was cool. There's more Killarney. It has a cool like downtown street you can walk in. It's probably like
Australia. I'm gonna be doing some videos of regular videos.
That bar
of the Philippines.
1705. You can look it up. That's Jack Mead's 1705. The bar was established. And it's up in the loft, upper part of it. And there's probably like half a dozen tables up there. There's more of it. There's gunpowder, Irish gin picture. It's like and then there's like the village, and this is what city is that? Traymore. That's Traymore, a small city. We stayed in the hotel right there, an old hotel, but it's 4-star. I'm on the beach. There's no 4-star. Whatever else there is. There's like we went to Limerick and Glenn's Tavern and stayed and ate there. Or had something to drink, I think, in Galway. We went to she took some pictures of some cool stuff. We went to Galway and I had the best, I think of the Galway where we had the best Irish coffees in the world. Supposedly they're the best Irish coffees in the world. You know what that is? It's espresso, whiskey, and then they put like the like smooth cream on top. You know, they don't whip the cream, but like half like what we do, and they put it on top and they serve it to you. It has one shot of alcohol, and that's the only time I ever drink alcohol. Really, is there just experience it. Derry we went to. There's Derry some pictures of Derry. That's still in Ireland. Scotland, we went to the Cliffs of Moher. That's I think it's Cliffs of Moher was in Ireland. Scotland is like the Highlands we went through. Some of that's the Highlands right there. More of the Highlands, the Highland cow. She took a picture of the Highland cow. My stepmom took all these pictures. She took like probably 60 or 70 pictures on the trip. And then there's our tour bus driver right there. Our tour bus driver. I can't remember his name, but our tour bus driver. And then that's the one we went on, the Globus. It's the cheapest tour you can do, and it's one of the best ones. And then Edinburgh Castle we went to, which is really cool. It's on the Royal Mile, and there was probably thousands of people walking the Royal Mile. They're like walking in the street, walking over the sidewalk. I have a video of that. Got 9,200 views. That's in Edinburgh. A guy was carving dogs out of sand on the sidewalk.
Wow.
And then on the cobblestone sidewalk, there's the meal. One of the meals I had. There's a bunch of stuff. Another meal.
Well, guys, let me get off.
My dad became friends with those people. He text messaged him and that guy text messaged during college football season because he's from Georgia and he's a big Bulldogs fan. That bald guy right there. If you can see him, the bald dude.
Yeah, I see him. Wow. Well, guys, it's
part of the performance. We saw the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattoo Show. It's part of the performance in the picture. I have some videos of it. I have probably like 4 or 5, something like that, videos. And there's the rest of the military tattoo. But she made this book for my birthday. She took the time to make all this.
Wow.
Well, so she had a company. She got all the pictures and put all the words and all the stuff. And then some company like put in the hardback book. So my dad got one for his birthday too, which was in November. So yeah,
wow,
it's cool.
Oh, guys, I gotta get off because I got a lot of
Christmas actually.
I gotta wake up early in the morning.
And sheep are big in Ireland. They and wool and woolen are big in Scotland, Ireland. Tartan is big in Scotland, which is what the real kilts are. They're like the tartan is plaid. Tartan is plaid, if he wants to know. We call it plaid, and most Western companies call it plaid, but they call it tartan in Scotland. And that's what the traditional guys wear, like on their sweaters and their kilts and their hats.
All right, Australia. Nice meeting you, and
cool,
I'll see you next time. All right, Brett.
Yep.
I got to get off this. I got to wake up early in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll probably be doing a live tomorrow morning for like 30 minutes to an hour tomorrow morning. So
tomorrow morning would be what? So that would be like probably 8, 9, 10 hours.
I would probably be doing it at like 9 o'clock in the morning till 10 o'clock.
Yeah, so I'm saying it'd be like 9, 10 hours from now.
Yeah.
Because right now it's your time 9 in the morning.
10:57 right now.
So yeah, you'd be doing it in what would that be? 11 hours? 10 hours.
What time is it over there?
7:58.
So 3 hours. So it would be like 6 o'clock in the morning for you. 6:30.
That's what I mean. So it'd be like 10 hours from now.
Yeah. 6:30 in the morning.
11.
But it's only going to be for like 30 minutes or something. But
yeah. But you can just do short lives.
It's all right. You could just watch it.
You could just come on every day and do like 30-minute lives, 45 minutes, because you don't have to do long live. Or you can just, like now what people are doing just really fast, they're doing those looped videos where they were shooting for like 7-8 hours. But they're like, I know some people are getting like 50, 100, 150 subs from those things. And they're getting like 100, 200, 300 watching them.
Yeah.
And then they're growing like Hazy Cheesy. She goes by Zayla V now, but Hazy Cheesy that I've known for like 4.5 or 5 years. She's been doing those, and she's gained probably like 2,000 subs in like probably a month since she's been doing them.
Mm.
Seriously, she's gained so many subs off of this.
We'll see. I don't know yet,
Yeah,
but
you can do that if you want. You don't have to even be there. You can just run it and just say hi and just keep it running and then do a loop video if you want to. It's kind of stupid, but
yeah,
if you want to get your watch hours faster and and your your subs up,
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
or
Like
just
I said,
come
tomorrow
on
I'm
here
gonna
and
do
talk
probably
and do
like
a
a
legit
30-minute.
live stream.
I might just do a 30-minute live, tomorrow morning, like I said, and then maybe one on tomorrow night. But it varies.
One thing I can tell you is if you're just not going to have anybody on the panel, don't waste your free hours just doing a 30-minute. Just do it straight from YouTube.
No, I'll just do it from straight YouTube. I know.
Yeah. I mean, because you don't waste your StreamYard hours that way if you're not going to bring it in. 'Cause I know people that use StreamYard and go, you're streaming for like an hour and a half and you're not even bringing anybody up on
Yeah,
this stream. What a waste. You just wasted some of your free hours.
I know.
Because they stream like 3, 4, 5, maybe every day for like an hour and a half, 2 hours. And I'm like, you're just wasting your StreamYard hours, not bringing anybody up.
Yeah,
And they're not even using any of the features, not even sharing their screen and showing shit or anything. They're just talking on StreamYard. And I'm like, you just wasted 2 hours right there of free StreamYard. Because I know you can't afford $44.99 a month because you're living in the Philippines and you're making like $5-10 a day, if that.
yeah. It's pointless. But
yeah, it's pointless.
But like I said, I'm gonna do like a 30-minute live tomorrow,
Okay.
and then
I'll probably be here because I'll probably still be up. Because I didn't get up until like in the afternoon today. I didn't get up to like 4 something in the afternoon or to 3 something in the afternoon because I slept from like 8 in the morning or something until then.
But like I said, if you're there, you're there. You're not. You could just watch it later. But I'm gonna put you down, Brett.
Okay, bye. I can say bye and do it myself. Bye,
Okay.
Jay. If you can run me up, bye everybody in chat. I'm out.
All right, bye, Brett. Well, everybody, that showed up, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I'm surprised I did a 2 hour and 36-minute live. So, like I said, I might do a live tomorrow morning for like 30 or 40 minutes, give or take. And like I said, thank you so much. I love y'all. If you have the time, as you can see down there, please like, subscribe, and watch some of my older videos. I would greatly appreciate it. And there's going to be new things coming towards the channel or on the channel. A lot of different things, and it's just going to be different. So everybody, God bless. I love y'all. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you at the next live. Peace.